Let me go. Yo, I'm mad as hell, bro. I hope y'all can hear me. By the way, production, can they hear me? We're late. We're late as hell. My peeps, let me know in the chat. Let me know if we're live. By the way, make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Hit that like button. Show some love. We're back again. Welcome to the People's Podcast TV. Another episode. This is gonna be an interesting one over here, my peeps. This is going. But before I do anything, let me see. We're good. Let me see the ones. Let me see the ones in the chat, my peeps. We're live. Before I do anything, let me know. Let me know if we're good. I don't see the chat. Production. We ain't doing nothing until I see the chat. Until I see, yo, let me know if we're good. We ain't doing nothing. We're not moving an inch. I'm Gucci. Who's that? Joe, Food Toy, Beast, everybody, once. Okay, so we lit. It looks like we're lit, my peeps. Welcome once again. We're back. And we have 1, 2, 3 interesting guests. And we're gonna start with my guy, Rafael. Yo, let's give a great welcome to my guy, Rafael.
Yo, what up, my
Rafael. Hey, yo, what up, Rafael?
What up, Eli?
What's good? Everything Gucci with you?
Good, and you, my boy?
I'm Gucci. My peeps, if y'all don't, for those who don't know who he is, and for those who remember him, he was the one who won the Peeps on Trial, the challenge that we did. He was the one who won the $1,000 that we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna see what you did with that money. Hopefully you did something right with it. And we're gonna see catch up on his follow up on his whereabouts, what he been doing. Yo, what's up with you, man? Hey, wait. Before I do anything. Hello, Grizzly.
Hello, Eli. What up, Eli?
Hey, yo, what up? Everything Gucci with you?
Everything is Gucci. I can't complain. Thank God. Everything is good.
Okay, we got Rafael here.
I see. He's gonna have to fill us in, give us some details, because that was a rough 24 hours. I'm sure
Yeah.
you're gonna have to answer to a lot of questions today. I'm very curious how that experience was.
And we have my guy Mount, the bearded vet. You hear me? As you already know him, my page. We're gonna catch up on some things that's been going on behind the scenes while in regards of the situation that they've been going on through when it comes to the veterans and the shelter and the homelessness and the abuse and then just turning their back on them.
This is more about the housing. Like when you're right at the finish line, man, they fight you the hardest. It's the worst. Try and put you right back at the starting line.
And that's what they're doing with my veterans, my peeps. You hear me? As you already know, this is the People's Podcast TV. We bring the peeps. You hear me? You don't have to be a celebrity. You don't have to be somebody viral for me to bring you over here and give you a voice. You know what I mean? You just have to be a human being. We might bring a pet over here. We got pets that talk? You got birds. Do your birds talk?
They scream.
They scream. As long as you have a voice, we give it to you. Yo, what up, Rafael?
Yo, what up, my guy?
What you been up to, my G? What you been up to? Tell me about the aftermath and during the Peeps on Trial and how you met me, refreshing the people's mind.
So I was tuning in to one of Eli's streams the other day, and he ended up talking about the Peeps on Trial, and he told us that, you know, the peeps, that if we wanted to end up coming up, we can send them an email, you know. So I shot him an email, you know, and I hope for the best. And he ended up hitting me back up. You know, I was actually very surprised that he actually responded because, you know, I didn't think that it was actually going to happen. But from there on, we got into contact and I ended up coming onto the show and I had a really good time, you know, and I ended up winning the challenge, and I was very happy that I was able to complete that.
It wasn't a lot. Okay, let's give it up for my guy. It wasn't a lot of money, but I'm pretty sure that you did something with it, and you wanted to share with the people.
Yes.
What was the money good for?
I wanted to show the people just a little something, you know, that I've been having going on. Like, I invested a good majority of that money into what I was talking about before. You know, I wanted to do a thing with sneakers. I have this thing that, you know, I wanted to start buying and selling and restoring, you know, like something that I know that I like, that's a hobby for myself, that it wouldn't feel like, I'm actually working, like something that I
Speak
enjoy
to the mic.
doing. And with the opportunity that I was given by Eli, I was able to invest in, equipment and some tools, and I was able to build something together. And I just wanted to show the peeps that.
Okay, you gave something. You gave something to production, right?
Yes, I showed something to production, and I wanted
Production.
the peeps to see.
What is it that he wants us to see? What you got over there for us? What is this? Yo, hold on, What do we have over here, my peeps? This looks like a setup to do. What is it? What's the name movie?
Okay.
Breaking Bad. It looks like.
No.
Can you tell me what this is? What you got over here?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Tell us what you got there.
So this is just some equipment that I put together. It's a thing called an ice box.
Okay.
Okay, so it has UV lights. I have some.
Okay, so
tinfoil
we have to the left. Those are the UV lights.
That's the UV lights.
What's next to it?
Then I have hooks right under in the bottom. And then right there in the middle on the bottom, that's like a thing that I apply to shoes. That's later on when I finish with the process. I have the paintbrushes on the top. Right next to it, I have the saran wrap. And right next to that, I have tinfoil.
So what? All that together? What's it good for? What do you make up with all those?
Okay, so with that, I was able to put the tinfoil inside of this box and tape it all together. And it's pretty much a thing where it traps the UV light inside of the box. You put your shoes in there. Let's say like you have a specific type of shoe that, it has rubber and it oxidizes, it turns yellow.
For restoration
Yes,
purposes.
exactly.
Very
Yes.
nice. So that's what you specialize
Yeah,
in?
so that's something that I actually found that I like to do. And I was actually, given the chance. So I tried it out and I actually found the liking to it. Like it's something that I actually enjoy and I want to build up and see what I can do with that.
Wow. Okay. And so you also paint, you said? Like you do
So what it is you have to do a whole little process before you throw it in the box. You don't just grab the shoe and throw it in the box, right? So you clean up the shoe, you clean up the bottoms of it. You go over the shoe on the bottom with this thing called acetone. Right? You go in a specific part of the shoe on the bottom, and it's just to get out, microbial dust that you can't see, like with the eye, because there's still dirt and residue on the shoe. And if you don't clean it up enough, then it won't have the right results.
Right.
So you do that first. After you do that, you let it dry, and then you apply this thing that's called Salon Care 40. It's a hair developer. So you grab the paintbrush and you just apply it to the bottom.
Hold up. What was production show? Yo, production. Can you show me back? What was that? What's this over here? So this is a before.
This is a before. That's just a little before of one of the first shoes that I tested out.
Hold up. Pause the production. So that's the aluminum foil box that you build.
Yes, that is the aluminum foil box that I built. And as you can see right there, the shoe has saran wrap on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So after you apply the Salon Care 40 onto the shoe,
Bleach.
wrap it. Yeah, it's kind of like bleach, pretty much. It's like a diffuser. I don't know specifically how it works, but it gets the job done.
It's used for highlights. It's
Yes,
bleaching.
yes,
Oh,
yeah.
oh, so you in that, and then you got the acetone.
Yes.
So you got nail polish remover,
Yes.
and then you got
Then you have the
hair
Salon
bleach.
Care 40. Yes, you apply the
Nice.
acetone before, then you put that after you let it dry. You put saran wrap on it. You tape it up so it stays in place. You throw it in the box. You put the top on it, you flip the light on, and you just let it run for as long as you want, and until you're happy. So,
And then we have the other that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
so-
So this is how.
yes, that was one of the first ones that I did. Like not every shoe is gonna come out perfect because it depends on where and how long like you've taken care of the shoe for. So it depends on a lot of things. But as you can see there's like a little result. Like as you saw in the first video, it was yellow. But now you see that it came back to like almost a clear state.
Yeah, nice. How'd you discover that? That's the way you
Just
do it.
videos online. Like I will watch a lot of content of like people just buying, selling shoes and restoring and trading. And like, if I messed up a pair of my shoes, I would look up a tutorial how to do this, how to do that. And I ended up learning it on my own.
Nice. What do you do for like I'm sorry, the creases, the
Oh,
wrinkles,
so when
'cause,
your
you
shoe
know-
is creased, so you could stuff a sock in it, you could stuff like a cloth in it, whatever. You just gotta get it in there, and what you do is you apply a warm cloth that you put under the sink. You put it like you just leave it damp. You put it over the toe box. You grab an iron. Don't leave it on for too long. You apply it a little back and forth, and the heat will lift up the creases, and it will look like it's brand new.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
already
Yeah, I've already
you know
tried
like
that
the
as well.
secrets and
Yes.
tricks, because of
Yeah.
course this is not something everybody. You gotta have a lot of practice.
Yeah,
with that.
a lot of this is the thing that a lot of people do too. Like not just me, like
Yeah.
to save money and just as a thing to see if they could capitalize off.
You was telling me
Yeah.
that there's a specific name to this kind of like niche.
So that
It's
process,
called yes.
that specific process of throwing the shoes in the box and doing all that is called icing.
So
Icing.
icing.
Yes,
Okay, this is something new that I'm introduced to.
yes, it's called icing.
Icing your
Yes.
sneakers. So is it only the bottom? Do you can you ice them on the
It
top as well?
really does depend on the sneaker that you have. Like you can do it on a pair of white Air Forces, not on the upper, only on the midsole, the part right there.
Uh-huh.
Because if you put it on any other material that's not like rubber, it will eat it up and it'll ruin
Yeah,
it.
right.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, because acetone is very
It's
strong.
it's a very
And
strong
it's
chemical.
even when you're doing tile work,
Yeah.
like you use that
Yeah.
to scrub off the excess material that spills onto the tile or whatever.
Yeah.
So acetone is really strong.
Yeah, and
I'm sure you can mess
it's
up
very
some
strong. Like
sneakers
I
like
have to
that.
put on gloves when I apply that, and the
Absolutely.
developer, and even then, it still goes through the glove, and I would still like have like a mark for a while because of it, but it goes away. Like it's very strong. So,
Yeah, yeah.
and it's giving me the results that I wanted. Like I'm actually happy with this little thing that I've been doing, and I'm definitely sure that I can make something out of it. Like one step at a time.
That's how you start. You
sure.
gotta
Yeah.
you gotta go in with that risk.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad you followed through
Yeah.
with what you said you were gonna
Yeah.
do, because sometimes we tell ourselves, "Yo, when I get this money, I'm gonna help this person, or I'm gonna do this, blah blah blah." And then once you have it,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
it's so tempting to go eat. It's tempting to hang out,
Yeah.
or if you
To
have
just
a
blow
habit
it
or
all, like
something,
you have all of
it's
this
just
money in
like,
your
I got
hand,
money.
and yeah.
and but if you invest it and you can grow that, that's the smartest
There's
thing
a
you
certain
can do.
way that you have to go about it when it comes to opportunities like that, and I think I went the right way about it.
Okay, and
Happy for
talking about opportunities, who do we have over here, bro? Who this guy next to my guy over here? Yo, what they call you, man? Who are you?
My name is Avi, or my actual name is Havoc, like causing havoc.
Okay, Havoc.
So I'm a 19-year-old Dominican from Washington Heights, born and raised since 181st. We're at 180th, St. Nick. But what I was saying is I'm a boxer. I've been boxing since I was 16. I'm also a actor since October 2024. I started acting, and ever since I have 15 credited films from Vertical Films. I've done lead roles. I've done background roles. I've done all types of short films. I've actually had my own movie premiere. So we went.
Well, let's give it up for my guy. Okay. He's out there. So hold on, because you lost me over there. It's like too much. We're doing too much. So we're acting. We are boxing.
And I also model.
And you're
Triple threat.
2
That's a
weeks,
lot of work.
I'm not even lying. A month ago, a random company.
production. Make sure his volume is good.
sorry.
My peeps. Let me know if you hear anybody low in the chat. Let me know so production can bring him up. Go ahead, continue.
So around a month ago, I got a brand sponsorship by Coco Berry First. That's a athletic clothing brand from LA. And also this watch I have on right now is from Hidden Hills. It's also an LA company that sponsored me. And yeah, it's a nice watch.
So we have a company that sponsored you.
Yeah.
How much they gave you?
Actually, I got this.
It's not for me, just the people.
No,
the people,
no.
just for the people, so they know. You know what I mean? They have an idea. I don't care. I don't give a damn how much they gave you. But how much you got?
So for the pocket watches, not for people.
Yeah.
For the pocket watches, This go for around almost $800.
Oh,
Got it for a nice 100 ball. Little, no, not too crazy.
Okay,
But
okay.
yeah, I got the little, I got the little discount. But yeah, y'all want to go, feel me, look nice with these watch, Hidden Hills watches.
All right, you already heard that.
For sure,
But
for
so the films. Tell me a little bit about the films.
Yeah. So how I told you about my first movie premiere, I started acting. How I told you, I started acting in October. Around February, a filming crew, like a production, hit me up. They wanted to do a film about how kids use gaming as therapy, as how kids like cope through like trauma stuff when they're growing up through therapy. I should have put the video, a clip of the film.
Yeah,
I got
you
a
didn't
clip.
give it to production.
I got a clip of the film if y'all want to see that. I had my first movie premiere, and 2 months after we finished filming, they invited me, my family, and a whole bunch of other people. They filled up the entire movie theater, and we had the film on set. They had popcorn, snacks for all the guests, all the family. And yeah, it was packed, and it was my first time ever seeing myself in a movie theater. Like, shit feel crazy. Like, I don't know. I'm young, but you ever seen Michael Jackson Thriller when he's watching in the movie theater? He watching himself in the movie, and then like, yeah, that's how I felt for real. I ain't gonna lie, like watching myself on a big ass screen for the first time. That's my face right there. That just gave me motivation to keep going, and ever since then to this day, I have 15 credited films.
oh, that's
Yeah,
pretty.
I'm also looking for an
Nice.
acting manager to, I'm trying to go to Hollywood, but gotta wait, gotta be humble,
So which one are you more aiming for? Which career? Because those are
Yeah.
2 different worlds, 3 different
yeah.
worlds.
So
Even though you could kind of like manage to
how I
to-
view
to-
how everything fell into place was around 15, 14. I was unathletic. I was chubby. I was fat. So I started watching YouTube clips of Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather. I could keep going. Pernell Whitaker, yeah, a whole list of boxers. But after just seeing them a bunch of times during quarantine, I'm like, damn, I could get in the ring. I could like, come on, like, pause, like. The physical the shape, the physical shape they had, I'm like, yo, like I'm trying to have that, like I'm trying to look strong, I'm trying to look big, I'm trying to,
So it motivated you.
yeah, it motivated me. It wanted me to get into the gym, so I found a gym 4 blocks away from me.
Okay.
Morva's Boxing Gym in Washington Heights. Morva's Boxing Gym, MORA Boxing Gym on
Okay.
Instagram. Go check them out. It's the cheapest boxing gym in New York City. You're gonna go downtown and you're gonna find a gym that's gonna charge you almost $300 for one session, $1,000 for 1 week. In my boxing,
Talking about boxing, have you had any professional fights?
What was the name of that gym though?
Morva's Boxing Gym. Morva's Boxing Gym.
Where?
Washington Heights.
Located on 176 West 176 Washington, in between Broadway and Washington. Fort Washington.
So no professional fights.
No professional fights. Amateur.
Yo, talking about you have any?
Yeah, it's your.
I'm gonna leave the question for later. Go ahead.
Sorry, if you got the questions, you gotta get them now because they.
No, it's too early for that. Go ahead.
Okay, all right. So, right now your goal, like, out of these 3 things you're doing, I'm assuming boxing is like your main.
So, I'm being honest. Started in September of last year. A couple months ago, my boxing gym got shut down. I'm not gonna get too personal, like too into details about it, but as of 2 weeks ago, it's officially up, and we're back. We're ready. Everybody's locked in. We're locked in.
So I guess my question is that has more of your attention than probably
As of
everything
now, yeah, I'm trying to get. Yeah, I'm in that gym.
else. Did you ever see yourself doing the acting thing too, or
So
how did? How
So I'm gonna give you guys a little story of how I got into everything. When I was working a 9 to 5, working some maintenance job or whatever, I seen my friend Raphael.
Wait. Let me interrupt you.
Yeah. Finally.
Hold on. What you mean finally? When I was working, so that means you're not working?
No, I got a job. I'm getting money.
Okay.
I gotta get to the bag. Feel me?
Okay, so continue. Sorry to interrupt you.
You
Go
gotta
ahead.
get to the bag. Come on.
Go ahead.
What I was saying was, when I was working,
Raphael, your friend.
So no, it's not.
Nah, someone else.
It's someone else.
Someone
Okay,
else.
okay. You said Rafael.
Nah, my other bro.
Okay.
That's
Alright,
Rafael.
So when I was at work, I seen my friend post a picture of him on a red carpet. Right, he's on a red carpet at a movie premiere, and his face is on the cover of the film. He's a lead role, and he has most camera time on the film. Like he's number one on call sheet. If you know what that means, you're like the number one priority. You're the number one actor in the film. You're in most of the scenes. You're number one on call sheet. So I see my friend do that, and basically it motivated me. I texted him on the same Instagram post. I swiped up, yo, how did you get into it? And he showed me an app, Backstage. It's a casting network. And ever since then, he got me on the app. I registered. I created my account, created a profile, and to this day, I have 15 films. And yeah, a bunch of experience on set, bunch of cultures I've met. Yes, it's a great opportunity. Another thing, you're not gonna get paid $1 million your first movie at all. That's impossible. You're not Denzel Washington in his prime.
Oh yeah, another thing. That,
Come on.
listen, I don't want to. I don't really care too much, but for the people, how much they pay you for the movies? It's not for me. Listen. I really don't. I'm not trying to get in your
I
pocket or
heard
none
it's
of that.
not too much.
But the
at first.
people. You did 15 films. Let's do the math. 15 films. How much you got?
All right, humbly.
Yeah,
the
humbly,
first
humbly.
couple times, $0. I showed up for free. Just to
Hold
get-
on.
hold on.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Okay.
Because you're trying to get yourself out there. You're trying to get your face
you gotta
exposed.
build,
Like,
you gotta,
give your face
you have to build the
exposure.
profile. So in the
Yeah, Eli.
some
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
you could get paid up to 10,000, to 5,000, 3,000, 1,500, 200, 100,
Okay, but you said 15 films, right? 15 was it? I got the right number?
15 credited films. Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
the first-
out of that 15, how many we got free?
My first 3 months, I didn't get paid at all. And I
Okay.
did like what, five films.
All right.
After that, I stopped doing free films. So I'm like, I'm not even getting paid to show up at that point.
Okay.
We started getting at 100. Then we started getting
Okay.
at 100 a day.
A
Then we started getting
Honda.
paid now,
Okay,
too.
now we're talking. We're seeing Benjis.
We seeing
Okay.
like 400 for 3 days.
400 for 3 days. Now they got high deals. We're coming up. Okay.
But I'm trying to go to Hollywood. Them contracts over there,
He's trying to go to Hollywood.
bro, 5-figure contracts over there.
It's 5-figure.
You just need an acting manager that knows the right people, who has the right connections, and boom, you straight in Hollywood right there. You want every single billboard. You want every single commercial, every single billboard, doing everything and anything. Commercials, on movies.
Man, you've been
Fucking
very
Gatorade.
quiet over there, man. You've been very quiet over
But
there.
yeah, we've locked in.
And you're OG veteran. Can you, like, you know what I mean? Put your input in, give him some advices. What do you think about what he's been saying so far?
Don't go to any
He wants to go to Hollywood. He wants to go to Hollywood. He's a boxer. Oh shoot! So do the boxing go through the boxing career, and the rest will come along. What do you
Yeah.
think?
I don't know. I was just listening.
If you want, you can pop up some clips.
Oh, he got some clips. He gave production some clips. Let me see what you got. Let
I'll
me
give
see
it-
what he got.
I'll
He's talking about fire. We got people back there talking about fight.
I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek. This was over a year ago, but I'm gonna give you a
Who
little
are you?
something.
Hold on. Before you play it, who are you? Where you at? Black, blue?
Black shorts, black t-shirt. Yeah,
You all black?
that's my man's Miguel right there. He
Okay, shout out to Miguel. Shout out
coming
to
up.
Miguel.
He a youngin, but he look like he a pro right now. He
Okay.
got great, has great technique, and great timing. He's up and coming.
And all right. Production, play it. Let me see.
He has one amateur fight. I have to this day I have 0 amateurs. He has one amateur fight. You can go light 'cause we family in the gym, so we don't go for knockouts in the gym. We go for knockouts outside the gym.
Okay.
Competitively, right? So
Yeah,
so
it's family. We go technique. We try to learn technique in our gym. We try to learn
Discipline.
the discipline, the stance, the technique. Not go just because you're mad throw full force because you gotta knock
Waste
them out.
all your energy.
Nah,
Yeah,
that's
you'll get
that's
tired.
outside. You go to John's boxing gym. You go to different boxing gyms.
Oh,
you go to Connecticut. You go to Bronx. You go wherever.
John's boxing gym is in Jerome Ave.
Yeah.
right? I went there. I visited.
I've sparred there multiple times.
You know the deacon there?
Hmm?
There's this guy they call the deacon, I think, that's there.
I actually haven't been there in a long time, but I've been there like 4 or 5 times. So we've sparred. We've been there to spar different gyms there.
It's good. I went there, and it's also, you know, budget friendly,
Yeah.
but they treat you like family. And
Every single gym, it's competition, but every single coach comes with respect. We say hi, we greet all the fighters, we greet the coach, and then we go wrap our hands up.
yeah.
But it's always
good gym.
respect. That's the main key, respect. Because if there's no respect in boxing, it could get very, very ugly. Like very ugly. Talking about, we ain't talking about throwing hands no more. Some shit could happen outside the gym or some just because people want to be hotheads.
They want to try you too, don't you think? Like, as people know, I remember I had a trainer also in Queens in Elmcore.
Wait. I had a trainer. Hold up. You a boxer?
Oh,
I used to train
Ooh,
for the
Wait. This is breaking
so-
news over here. This is breaking news over here. She's a boxer.
No, I'm not a boxer. I trained, and I was at a boxing gym for almost a year, and my trainer was this guy they called Panama. And the first thing he said was, when you come here to train, don't tell anybody, because outside of here, if you start walking around and saying, yeah, I'm a boxer, that's the biggest mistake you can make, because people are going to be like, oh yeah, let's see then. And so they'll test you, and they'll try to, you know, start fights or pick on you, because now they want to put your muscles to the test. And if you're
Yes.
just starting, or even if you're not just starting, they're going to hurt you, or they're going to
Watch the back.
violate you.
Watch the back. Watch
You
the
know.
back.
yeah. To
Move
add
your
on,
chin forward.
to add on to what you said, you're very correct. Because the first day I ever walked into my gym, my coach was like, anything we teach you here, if you try to use this outside the boxing gym to bully people, to use to your advantage, just to be the big tough guy in the street, you're getting kicked out the gym or you're gonna get beat up here.
And you're still going to get beat up outside,
Mm-hmm.
because you got, even though the people on the outside don't train, all you got to do is catch a wrong
Yeah.
hit and you get knocked out.
You
and
get
you
knocked
could
out, hit
be
your head on the
very
concrete.
ready.
Now you, whatever. It's a street fight. You never know what can happen.
Yeah.
What I was gonna say. Yeah, so when I went my first
Hold on. We got Dino over here, my friend. Yo, Dino, you over there mumbling. What you talking about, man? You talking about he should fight? What? So talk to me.
You should act.
Now he should act.
Now it's
First you
old.
said he should box. Now he should
Yeah,
act.
right? Oh,
I'm
okay. I
confused.
thought I was.
Don't
here.
worry, guys. I still do it all. I
Yeah,
do it
that's
all. I
That's
do it all.
Do it all. But you know, for exercise, boxing's good. You know,
Yeah, for sure.
exercise,
Definitely.
Boxing's good, but stick with acting. I think it'll take you a little bit further. You know, I just think that's my truthful, you know, response to it. How about them New York fucking Knicks?
Yo, get the
I
broom.
knew
Yo, you
it.
got a
I'm
broom here?
talking about, you know.
Yeah, for what?
We gonna sweep. Yo, we sweeping right now. What you mean? Yo, we sweep the Sixers. We sweep
Right.
the Cavs.
Right?
Yo,
We going. We
yo,
getting a chip.
Knicks in 6. Yo, let me look at what the
Yo,
camera's
I
at. Where
want
the
to
camera's
hear
at?
This is right here.
response.
Knicks in 6. You are? Knicks in 6.
Say Knicks in 5. I say Knicks in
Nah, cause you know the refs be on
They-
bullshit.
they
You
may
know
blow
yo,
them
if
niggas
OKC
out.
make it to the finals,
5. Blow them out.
you know the refs be on OKC dick though.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's all
yo,
right.
you touch, you do this to shot right here.
Come to the garden, baby.
2 free throws.
Garden,
You
Eli,
touch shots,
right?
2 free throws. Come
Yes.
on. But come on. Yo, JB, yo, Jalen
Just
Brunson.
a suggestion.
Yo,
just,
Jalen
you know what I'm
Brunson.
saying? You know, just suggestion. No pun intended. I'm just saying, acting is a good thing, man. In New York City, you go around all over
Yep.
the place. They're shooting. Go up to them. I've been up to them. I've been
Yep,
in movies.
I've shot at comedy
I've shot-
clubs.
Oh, you been
I
in
was-
movies? Yo, stop playing with me. Yo, Dino,
No.
hold on, my piece.
Oh, hold on, I got a
For
call.
those who don't know, hold on. Now he got the phone. Now Dino got the phone. No, what are we doing over here, man? He got to take a phone call.
Stop
But
playing.
he's a veteran, my peeps. So he's going through some issues that he want to break down as well. But what you was talking about, bro?
What I was saying was, boxing. If it wasn't for boxing, I wouldn't be acting.
Dino, don't do this to me, Dino. We're live. We're live. No, but this is disrespectful to my people. It's like they don't care. You don't care about them.
No,
You know
I
what I
love
mean?
you.
They all
I
watching
love
you.
Everybody. But I love them Knickerbockers, man. I love my New York Knickerbockers.
Yeah.
Woo!
Come on, we coming for that
God.
chip. 27 years, we coming for
Right.
that chip. You heard? I wasn't even
Hell yeah,
born.
we coming for that
I wasn't
shit.
even born. But guess what? We here. We fucking here. We in the fucking finals. You heard?
That's
Come
it.
on.
So what we talking about tonight? What we doing? What's the
Okay,
forte,
so
man?
so
What's
now
the
we're
forte, my brother?
jump
Because
into.
I'm ready to go.
You ready to go?
ready to go on
You
this.
sure?
Yeah,
because
bro.
mine wasn't here to
Because
say
this
nothing.
shit
He
is
was over here just
unbelievable.
like a furniture.
What's
He was over
going
here
on
saying, "What's going on? Talk to me."
To veterans in this country, bro. There's a lot of mental disease out
Let's
there.
run it back. Let the people
a lot
know
of
what
homeless
branch,
people.
where you from, what's your name. Let them know for the new one that
My
don't know
name
who
is
you are.
Dino. That's all they got to know. 82nd Airborne, 23rd Infantry, Bravo. Who?
Talk to
And
him.
I've toured 2 times in Iraq, 2 9-month tours in Iraq. And I've seen a lot of shit people don't even want to see in their life. You understand? And I don't like what's going on with veterans, with housing, with losing limbs. If you know anything about all them wars, Eli, right? All them wars, we lost more limbs than we did lives. Did you know that?
No.
And give them severance $125,000 for their leg. I was talking to Youngin in there, remember? I was talking about that, right?
Yeah.
So
It's
$125,000 for what?
For a limb, to lose a limb. Or, pardon my French, a man's penis. You know what I mean? It was blown off. Their leg was blown off with the, you know what I mean? I've seen some shit. Guys double amputations. Guys got no hands. I've seen my 2 best friends blow up in a Humvee in Iraq. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of shit, Eli, and I'm mad. I'm mad what's going on with this fucking country and what's going on with our benefits. What's going on, what we deserve. I fought for this motherfucking country. I'm sorry for my French, ladies and gentlemen. For real, I'm sorry for my French, but I'm tired of what's going on, man. It's too much homelessness, too much mental health issues, you know, going on with vets and stuff, you know. And people are ignoring it.
You're just dismissed as crazy
Yeah,
and just kicked
they're
to the
ignoring
curb.
it, you know. I mean, that's outrageous, Eli. So, you know, it's sad. It's sad what's going on. For real, I was so mad. I'm so built up right now, for real. I just got into somebody just hit me with a car. And it just took off, spun off. But you know what? He gonna pay for that. They already offered me 115. You know what I'm saying? He gonna pay for that.
You got the plate number? You
I
got.
broke 2 pectoral ribs right now. I got broken ribs and I got a fractured elbow right now. God didn't even stop. You know what I mean? That's pathetic, right? You don't even stop for an accident. I spent 6 days in Bellevue because I didn't want to go to the vet.
Why you didn't want to go to the vet?
The vet there's a lot of MRSA, a lot of staph infection and stuff like that, you know, bed sores, and, you know, I've heard a lot of stories there. I went to Bellevue. They treated me like gold. You know, that's where I go for my cancer therapy. I go to Bellevue. I get chemo Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for lung cancer. Because I'm a stupid schmuck that wants to smoke cigarettes. So don't smoke cigarettes. Don't smoke cigarettes. I'm in 3rd stage right now, Eli.
Third stage?
Yeah, 3rd stage. I got to go get my operation.
And it's
man,
actually
but listen,
because
fuck
of the
that,
cigarette?
Fuck that. I'm a warrior. I'll make
It's
it.
actually because of the cigarette?
Huh? Because of cigarettes, yeah.
That's the only cause?
42 years smoking. I'm 56 years old, man. I've spoken this since I was 12, 13 years old. Yeah,
Hold on, because I started smoking at the same age. So at what age, what was the issue and what you started feeling and how they diagnosed it?
Oh, yeah, just coughing up, you know, coughing all the time, constant pain. And then I had a tumor growing right here. So I felt the tumor. I have
At
a
what
tumor
age?
here. At what age?
Yeah.
53.
At 53
I'm
started?
56 now, yeah. I'm at 74%,
So I'm 40.
third
You got
stage.
2 more years.
Oh. Stop playing.
I gotta go in 2 weeks for my
I
operation.
gotta quit smoking.
But listen, I'm mad what's going on, Eli. Let's talk about that, please, bro. And Mount's gonna talk about it too, man. There's a lot of shit going on, dude. That helplessness.
You still
It really is, man. And I'm in that world, you know, VA world, man. I put myself there. I'll cut your hair because I'm a licensed cosmetologist, you know what I'm saying? I'll give you clothes, I'll give you food, you know what I mean? Because that's the way it is. Your fellow brethren, you know what I mean?
Okay, so not for me, you know what I mean? But on some serious note, just for the people.
Yeah, without a doubt.
How much are they giving you?
A month,
A
1580.
month.
1580. I was a corporal.
1580 a month.
Yeah, I was airborne. I taught people how to fly out of the sky, jump out of the sky, and land the right way.
Are they giving you a nice place to stay? Are you staying in a nice? Are they taking care of that?
No. Not at all. And I've been fighting it for
Married.
3.5 years.
For 3.5 years.
Yeah. I live in a tent. Take a shower
You're living
every
in a
day.
tent?
I take a shower every day at the VA, you know.
Justice.
I do my thing, you know, and I live in a tent. It's nice, it's plush. But you know, I got it my way, but it's
Why? Because I'm
3.5 years I
That's
waited and I waited and I waited and I waited.
They had you on a waiting list.
Yes, and
Are
I
you
had
still on the
appointments.
list?
I paid realtors. To get me appointments, and they said that the counselor didn't show up that day, or the counselor's in the field, or something like that. It's pathetic, man. And I'm a veteran, man. I fought for this fucking country, man. Through Desert Storm, I did 2 9-month tours. You know what I'm saying? I feel as though I deserve it. You know what I mean? I do. I deserve it, and I only get $15.80, and I give that to my kids, Eli. You hear me? They got 2 debit cards. One got each debit card. And I give that half and half to them every month. Man, I'll tell you. You know, and I pay my child support too. It's just incredible how they treat us, veterans, for real. It's sad. It's sad, dude. You should have seen the shit I've seen, man. I've seen a lot of shit, bro.
Come on, America. We gotta do better.
Right?
What
Come
do you-
on, guys. Speak up, man. You know, America's got to do better for us, man. For real, bro. I was there, man, and it was, you know, it was a horrible situation, but I did what I was ordered to do. You know what I mean, Eli? You know, I told you I was gonna bug out tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? Too.
What do you have to say
My
for
brother.
for the young people that they want to serve our country?
Serve your country. Serve your country, and then find out what comes afterwards. You understand? But serve your country. Always serve your country. Always be loyal to your country. There's no way you back down. Because if you do, you're a fucking coward. You're a straight coward. That's how I feel. If you back down, you fight for your country. No matter what. That's what I believe. Other people may think different. Do you think different? You guys think different? What say
We gotta
something.
fight. Gotta fight for sure.
That's it. They invaded our territory how many times now? 3, 4 times, right? I went with the first trade center when they tried to go down there with the box truck, remember? And they tried to blow up the bottom to the top, remember that? Before they crashed the planes in our shit. Unbelievable, but listen, man, there's got to be more done for vets, Eli, for real, man. This shit has got to stop. I see guys with no limbs, no hands, no arms.
Sleeping in the fence, sleeping in the street.
You know, yeah, all over, just crashing, man. Just, you know, if I got something, I'll go up, give him $5, you know, a couple bucks, you know, I'll put it in his pocket with, you know, and I'm homeless. You know what I'm saying? I'm homeless, but I'll still do that, you know.
So we got the homeless.
You gotta
the
give
The
back.
homeless give more, having less, and people that actually can just they turn the other way because
They
they're
turn the
not
other
feeling
cheek.
it. They're not living and
They
experiencing.
They don't. And I put
Insanity,
2 kids.
my
Wait a second. I want to say something, but I put 2 kids, and I don't have to explain what I did to do. Put 2 kids through college. You understand? I got a kid in Penn State, and I got a daughter in Florida State University. She's a Gator, and she's got a double doctorate, and she's a veterinarian. You know, and I'm proud of her. That's my baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm so proud of her, and that's why I live in a tent. I could take that $15.80 and I go get a little room or something like that. I give it to them.
Why can't you go to? They have shelters.
I've been
For
through it
veterans?
3.5 years I went through it, Eli, and they didn't do nothing for me. 3.5 years I've been through it, my brother. I'm here today to tell people that what's going on. You know, this is serious shit. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no bullshit. There's guys out there homeless, man. We fought for this fucking country, man.
That's not fair.
I've been in every stand you can think of. I've been in Kuwait. I've been to Jordan. I've been to Yemen. I've been to Ethiopia. I've been to Cairo. I've been to Morocco. I've been to Egypt. You know what I'm saying? I've been everywhere in the European world and the African world. You know what I'm saying? And it's a shame what the hell went on, you know? But I had to go. I had to do what I had to do.
At what age did you join?
I joined at 19 and a half, almost 20 years old. I told my best friends to go, Giuseppe and Frankie, and that's how I remember them. They got blown up in a Humvee. And I told my radio checked them, and I told him to check that kid out. He was 13 years old. He had C4 strapped all around his waist. And he blew my 2 best friends away. Yeah.
Crazy.
So I live with demons. You know, I got demons, Eli. You know what I'm saying? But I still got a purpose. God's always got a purpose for somebody.
Always gotta be strong.
And do something like that, you know, and witness something like that. They were my boys from the street. I didn't meet them in the army. I told them to join the army. I said, we ain't doing nothing but selling weed, selling coke, you know, being assholes, you know what I'm saying? Let's go do something for this country. I talked them into it, you know, and they were like, all right, let's do it. And then I wound up meeting them in Iraq. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm in the minefield with the puppies, you know, smelling belly poppers and, you know, bouncing betties and the grenade lines and all that shit. I watch them blow up. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to do nothing for us. Come on, man. Eli. It's self-explanatory. It's written right there. You know what I'm saying?
About how many veterans do you think are going through similar situations?
Oh, my God, dude.
We're talking about New York. We're talking about New York.
New York, about 450,000 or better.
In
Yes,
New York.
in New York, yeah. That served this country, yeah, that are living right now, yes.
We're talking about
450,000, yes,
no.
yes. In New York, yes. Yes, dude, we only have 1.6 million foot soldiers in our army. That's all. We got vaporization, dude. We got nuclear weapons. We got the power. Nobody's gonna fuck with us.
We got bombs that get us dropped.
Believe me. Nobody's gonna fuck with us. But I'm just talking about these people are fucking with us. That's, you know, you know what I'm saying? Defended this country. You know what I mean? And now it's like, yeah, fuck you, $15.80 a month. That's it.
That's it.
And I retired as a corporal. That's one below a sergeant, but it's still an officer. You know what I mean? I'm supposed to be getting like 80%, man. I'll tell you right now, but I'm not. I'm supposed to be getting like almost $4,000 a month, and I'm not. It's crazy. I mean, there's a lot of shit going on. I see a lot of mental health. A lot. Oh my God. People pushing people on the tracks and everything, man. You know, come on, man. We live in the hood, baby boy.
So safe.
You know what I'm saying? I live in Brownsville. I live in East New York. I live in Crown Heights. I live in Bed-Stuy. I've lived all over, bro. I've lived everywhere. And believe me, Lower East Side,
crazy people with machetes.
Yeah, you
hurting
know,
old women.
but
It's crazy.
I'm just telling you, there's a lot of people, amputees around, man. And it's unbelievable. They give you a little severance, and that's it. What are you going to do? $125,000 in Manhattan, you'll blow that in a year. Am I right? Right? Having a nice apartment or something, in a year, you'll blow $125,000 easy in Manhattan. So then
No
when
housing.
with that, it's over.
No housing. Like, come on. America, we gotta do better.
See, I don't want to go into that. You want me to go into it, Eli?
Go ahead,
Really
talk to
is.
me. Break it down, bro.
Let me
Let the
tell you.
people know. Let the people know, because now that you have the opportunity,
It's racism.
racism.
It's racism. It is. I'm going to tell you that straight up, and I'm going to tell you straight up to your face. I'm telling you it's racism, bro, against Puerto Rican, whites, Mexicanos, all them, Panamanian, whoever. But blacks get first dibs. You know, it's all right. I love black people. I love, you know, I'm not against no black people or anything, but that's what they do. They favor the black community over us. I waited 3.5 years. I've had a city FEPS 7
I thought it was
times.
the other way around.
Yeah,
Oh,
right?
right?
Wait,
I'm
what?
over here, I'm like, wait, hold up. I thought it was the other way around.
No, bro.
Yeah, I would think.
No, I swear to God. Eli, I wouldn't even bring that up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a racist, bro, anymore. Because,
Anymore.
well, listen, I'll tell you
Hold
something
up.
straight up,
Hold
okay? Okay, wait up, bro.
Hold
I was
up.
in Staten Island, in Stapleton. I was born in Stapleton, Staten Island. I don't know if you know what that's about, okay? And I was getting bricks thrown at me when I was 4 years old in 1974.
By
off
whom?
a building by black people and telling us to get out. White folks, get out, crackers, get out. You know, and I was like, you know, I grew up a little bit of racist, you know, but I've ironed through that. No, I've ironed through that.
a little bit
I've ironed through that. Why?
That's
I'm being
crazy.
real, bro. Eli, I'm being real.
Go
I'm
ahead,
real,
go
bro.
ahead.
I don't lie about nothing I say. You know what I'm saying? And I was just, you know, I grew up with that, but then I learned later on. I was one of 3 white kids in the Curtis High School. I don't
You
know
didn't
if
have
know
no
what
black
that
friends?
is.
You didn't have no black friends?
Yes. What, are you kidding me?
Okay.
Still to this day, I love black people. I love Puerto Rican people. I love any people if you're a good person.
Okay, but going back to the
You're
point,
not-
I really thought that the whites are more favored.
No,
like, they're more
no, they're
VIP.
not.
You know, they're
No,
nice and
because
clean
I've
shelters.
hired realtors and stuff. I've gave realtors money to look for 3 places, lock down 3 places that I can look at with my voucher, and they every time they would say, "Oh, she's out in the field," or "She didn't come to work today."
Yeah, they flake out. They just leave you
Yeah,
hoping and
and I'm like,
waiting.
"Yo, what the fuck?"
Then
You know
back
what I mean?
to the back of the line.
Yeah, you're like, "Yo, what the fuck?" And then an old man that did 40 years poisoned me with Raid in the microwave. Yeah, Raid. They said some shit like this, like a 20-letter word when I was in the hospital. I went to Brooklyn Kings County Hospital. Yeah, some guy sprayed Raid on my food in the 3-quarter house. This is what kind of people you're dealing with. 730 people. You know why? You know what the definition of 730
It
is?
means you're insane.
No. Yes, that is the definition. But a judge was killed at 7:30 at night. Okay, by a psychotic man, right? And that's why they call it 7:30 because he died at 7:30. He was
I
dead.
didn't know that.
He rusted, and that's why they cuff you in the courtroom now. You know that, right? They cuff you in the courtroom because of that. But I'm saying, listen, back to vets, bro. Something's got to be done, Eli. And I hope, man, last time we had a good time, you know what I'm saying? I'm worried about my fellow brother right now, Vic. Remember that was here last time, Vic?
Yeah.
I'm worried
How's
about
he doing?
him. The mental aspect. You know, the man is, truly, I mean, going through things, going through things in his head. He's been in combat like me too, He did Iraqi freedom, when they wanted to learn how to run their country. And the United States went over there and taught him how to, run their country. So, I don't know. I called him all night. I can't get in touch with him. No. He was supposed to come here with us.
Everyone's affected.
You remember
differently.
last time, Vic? Vic's a great guy,
Yeah,
man.
with
I
the-
like
with the
Vic,
dog.
man, a lot, man. Yeah, with the little Susie, right?
With the
Little
dog,
Susie,
yeah.
That's,
So you don't know if he's okay.
I don't know. It's going straight to voicemail right away.
I think I'd seen him in the comments earlier. He's looking.
Yeah.
Vic in
Victor?
there?
I think I'd seen
Please
him.
look for it.
Brooklyn Miss, yo, shout out to Brooklyn Miss. Thank you for the super
That
chat.
would
Thank
be
you for the love.
Crazy, man. That would be crazy because that's a good dude.
Vic, if
And
you're
he's
in
been
there,
through a lot. He's one of the people I'm talking
Was that
about,
him?
guys. You heard? Everyone I'm talking about, guys. You see them on the streets. Come on, you guys see them on the
These
streets.
guys had the only energy before.
come
Before
on,
we started the
everybody-
show, they had the only energy. Now they're over there sleeping.
well,
we
they're
listening.
giving him the chance. To
Are we
Yeah,
not
we definitely
sleeping now?
listening.
We letting
trying to
him
vent.
have his chance to, speak out and spread the
Thank you
word.
so much for sharing this.
I'm
Vic
trying to
couldn't do
vent
it.
because this is what's going on, man.
We listening.
We wanna hear what's
Remember
going
Vic?
on.
He
Yeah.
was
We
like,
need you, man, and everybody. Give him a like, man. Give him whatever he needs to get, you know what I'm saying, going, man. You
To
going,
put the
bro.
word out there,
And
bro.
I
To
love
put the
that,
word out
man.
there.
I
I
love
got
that.
you, man, for sure.
The dude down the street said he loved you when I bought the 12.
Who said they love me now?
The guy right down there at the liquor store, you got to buzz yourself in.
They said
Everybody
they love
knows
me, my
Eli.
The
babes.
streets showing love. The streets showing love. Come on.
They said they
That's what
love
it's
me, my
about.
babes.
The streets
Where's my
talking.
man Mount? Where
Yo,
is he?
but what happened? Mount got
Go ahead,
home,
go
you
ahead.
guys
I'm
switched seats,
yeah,
and
but
he
I'm
went to
just
the bathroom, he disappeared.
Had to switch a rule.
But talking, going back to it, so you plan on living in a tent for the rest of your life, or what are you gonna do with your life,
Oh,
bro?
yeah, once
Like,
my
get up
daughter,
in front of
once
the
my,
mic.
once my daughter graduates, which she's graduating in June.
Congratulations.
Oh yeah, she's got 7 years. She's a doctorate. She's a double doctorate in sea and land, veterinarian. She's,
That's
I
great
mean,
to
I'm
hear.
so
Congrats.
proud of
Good
her,
to
man.
hear.
I'm like,
It's very good.
and every year I split, my pay, my severance pay, and I give half to my sister for the house because she lives with my sister down in Florida.
Oh, so
and
you don't
so
get the
I
whole.
I pay $750 of the mortgage
Okay.
every month, and then I give her $45 a week. I pay my child support. And then I got my son going to Penn State. He's playing
Okay.
baseball. He's got a
Yeah.
scholarship for baseball, man. I'm
All right,
so
Penn
excited.
State. Shout out to
This
Penn
kid
State.
can go.
Going to the
This
pros.
kid can throw. This kid can throw 93 miles per hour already. But I told him to slow it down. You don't want that surgery, that Tommy John.
The picture,
that
the
Tommy
picture.
John.
Rotate the cuff.
Yeah, you
each other.
rotated. You don't want that Tommy John surgery.
Nah, man.
But he's cool. He's doing
Going
good,
to the
man.
pros?
I went. Well, no. He's scouted for Penn State. He's playing baseball for Penn State. He wants to play football. That's his passion. But I said, go with the Penn State because you got the scholarship. You stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Might as well, right?
I love it, man. I love it. I got 2 blessed kids. I'm blessed. with my
Yeah.
kids, and I'll stay on the street all my life if I have to put them to college.
Okay, so
and
then
have to
you're gonna
do
get a
whatever.
what was the plan? 'Cause
Whatever
I
I
lost,
get.
I got lost a little bit. So then you're gonna get a what? An apartment, a house? You plan on?
Well, I
Once
got a
they graduate?
settlement right now. I told you the guy ran me off the road. An illegal alien ran me off the road about 5 weeks ago.
Illegal? How
I
you know he's
spent-
illegal?
No, because they locked
How
him
you know
up.
he's illegal? That's
They locked
racist.
him up. He left.
That's racist.
No, they locked him up. He left the scene of an accident. I had 2 broken ribs, bro. I still have them, and I had a fractured elbow. And I spent 5 days, 6 days in Bellevue. I spent for 6 days in Bellevue. They already offered me like.
My pay, he don't want to give you number. He don't want to give you number.
No, I don't want to give it. No, not at all.
He said 115.
Stop that. Don't do that. Don't do
It's
that.
for the peeps, bro. It's
I
for
know
the
that.
peeps.
I know that. But no, he did the wrong thing. Had he come back, you know what I mean? And
But I'm
said,
happy
"Yo,
that you're here,
sorry,
though."
I was 2 minutes unconscious.
Yeah.
I was unconscious. I hit my head, my eyeball, got straight, everything. And my whole right side was all black and blue, everything. And you left.
Just took off.
You just took off. So 3 old ladies called the ambulance. They missed me twice. The ambulance missed me
How'd
twice.
you get hit by a car, bro?
Nice.
How'd you get hit by a car, man? Don't you
He
look
made
forward?
a
You
leap.
look right.
No,
You
he
look
made
back.
it. Listen.
Look ahead.
In a double bike lane, double way. You ever seen one of
So
those?
it was
A
in a
double
bike that he
lane,
hit you?
20th and first, yeah. And he hit me. He came around and made an illegal U-turn, came into the bike lanes, double bike lane, and pinned me against the curb. I had to do a Superman. You know what Superman is?
Holy shit.
All right,
You
yeah, because
dope.
I dived out of airplanes.
You dope.
brother. Yes, 875 times,
Yeah,
875
you-
jumps.
you a pro.
My feet and my thighs burn every day. You get ass mount. Every day I'm in pain, man. Every day. And I don't want nothing for pain because that only causes problems. That causes demons. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, mom.
Causes demons. I'm not into that shit, you know? It only causes demons. But, you know, I go through a lot of
Where
pain.
you at, man?
Come on, babe.
You
My
ready?
man Mount's going to come in here. This is a true veteran right here.
You
Listen
ready?
to what
You got
this
something
man
to say? Or what?
Hey,
You already, he was,
right? Listen to man. What's that say?
let me see what he gonna know. Let him run. Let him run.
Yeah, let him rock. Love you guys. All right?
I got you. I got you. Thank you for sharing.
Fuck,
Listen,
dude.
thank you for sharing. No, of course, of course, of course.
Thank you.
Okay, so the floor is yours.
So update me a little bit about what Dino said. Is it
No, Dino was only talking about, well, not only, but he touched up about a lot of the people without the limbs. That he's been struggling for 3 years, and he's staying on. He lives on a tent,
is
and the shelter conditions are not properly taken care of.
all right? Yeah, I can definitely add on to that. All that stuff is true and more. It's worse than you would think. And even when you get like where I'm at now, and that's like we have that documented, and we're dealing with that. We're gonna bring New York City and the 5 housing agencies, city agencies, and 2 federal agencies to court. And my case specifically is going to show exactly how much of a failure they all are. So my current situation, it's hilarious how much they work against you. So I got a HUD-VASH voucher, and I needed an extension because shelter threw me out because the program director, somebody had fought me, and she didn't give me the security tape to press charges.
By the way, introduce yourself because there might be people that don't know who
Gotcha,
you are,
gotcha.
where
My
you're
na-
from.
My name's Mount. I'm from Florida, live in New York, transplant. Yeah, Lower East Side. Veteran, Army.
Okay, move forward.
So I asked the VA for an extension. I had the medical support for it. I had the real situation for it. They lied to me first, said there was no extension. I knew they were lying, so I started recording phone calls.
Why were they lying? What was the reason?
They had a unwritten policy. When I asked for the written policy, they said, "Oh no, it's just our policy." I'm like, That's not how policy
But
works.
yeah, you can't just say it's just our policy and
Yeah.
not give an actual reason as
No.
to why you're doing something. Because
This
that's
is how
like
stup-
just saying because I said so. That doesn't make any sense at all.
That's exactly what I
There's
said
no
on the
logic with
recording.
that, right?
So this is, they are so used to veterans being so fucking desperate for help
That's
that
fucking sad.
that they accept that type
Okay.
of stupidity.
So they'll treat you guys a certain way because they'll
and
see
you're,
the
you're
desperateness.
conditioned to just go, okay.
And they'll think that it's okay for you guys, even though it isn't, and that's not fair.
And all the money in the world that we need is available to us, and it's being sucked out by nonprofits who lump us in with everybody else instead of providing the
So
standard.
they just throw you in with the other people.
See, it's called a grant and per diem program, and it's actually supposed to be a residence, and it's an entitlement to veterans. It's not a homeless shelter. And because New York City got the contract, they subcontract out to these other shelters, and they just lump you in. You're supposed to have your own residence, your own everything. Like, the program is so detailed that, like, the first money they're supposed to spend money on is activities for us. Like, you're supposed to be taking me out to motherfucking ice cream and movies and ball games,
Yeah.
getting me out of my head, you know. And the not me personally, my veteran stuff is not. It was not what he experienced, and there's a big difference between that. But I know you're supposed to. You can't break the code of federal regulations, and then laugh in our face about it. So, I mean, it's like that pre-story gets so crazy, but this current one. So the VA gave me the HUD vash, lied to me about the extension. I went and researched and found out that NYCHA and HPD can actually approve the extension. Got the extension approved. Then had the conversations with them as if, like, from their perspective, that it wasn't approved yet. I was like, have you guys even looked at my file yet?
They probably didn't.
And they're like, no, why? I'm like, well, maybe you want to look at my file before you just close out the case today because it's already been extended.
That's ignorance.
So then they went behind my back and asked NYCHA to cancel my voucher. So when I found a place to live before the expiration date, and I did it all by myself, with help from peer support and other veterans and stuff. Then they lied about, so they didn't even know that it was canceled yet, and they couldn't see that it was canceled yet until they contacted the VA again, and the VA was like, no, he doesn't have case management. And I'm like, I got case management at the shelter, and I got case management through another veteran program. It's called Supportive Services for Veterans and Families. Same case management that the VA provides. So that was a complete lie, and it's because they know that I have all these recordings of all the workers lying to me about this stuff. So then they ignore all of my requests. I get all the way up to the director of HUD. That's two people away from the president. There's the director of HUD, then you got a cabinet member, and then you got the president or the vice president. You know what I mean? Like, I got up there, and I know this guy personally, and I gave him all the stuff and all the proof and the recording, and he's like, oh, we're going to take care of it. His name is Jason Lagram, the director of HUD, New York City. I think it's District 9. Look him up. I used to see him at city council meetings and all kinds of stuff. So we're going to get this taken care of. Like, I laid it out to where literally all they had to do was be able to read. They ignored every single one of their own policies and their own directives, their own laws. And see, it's up to me to challenge that. And then if they ignore my right to challenge it and don't schedule me for administrative hearing, then I lose it.
So they're violating your rights.
So then I found out from, like, the secretary of him. She gives me the best advice. She's like, do you believe you've been discriminated against? I was like, yes, I have a reasonable accommodation out filling out forms and doing this stuff, and they refuse to do that with me. And she's like, well, there's another agency, and they can put a hold on all of them because that's a violation of civil rights. Right. So That's what I'm turning in today or tomorrow. But see, then now here's another crazy thing. So I won a housing lotto, and I got a really great place, and it's like it's life changing. Um, I didn't get an email. They didn't send it. Never got to my inbox, and I was getting these messages on my phone that I have something on Housing Connect. Can't get on the website. It's under construction. So I know I've won this place, and like I just need to sign some stuff, and we're done. So I go up there. They're like, "Oh, you've already been rejected. You don't get that apartment." I'm like, "What do you mean? Like I haven't gotten anything. What's going on? Like you gotta explain this. Like there's supposed to be procedures. Like nobody's said anything."
So they rejected you before you even had the chance.
Now this is what the beautiful thing is so I was recording that conversation too because
Okay, so you have all of this evidence.
I know these people. These people are fucking snakes, man. So she's telling me there's nothing that can be done. They have another apartment, but not the one they showed me. And I'm like, I don't know, like because I don't know if they're gonna offer me lesser. I don't know if there's even a real one available. She's telling me I can put it in an appeal, but she's going to put it in, and this is what it's going to say is I missed the email. I messed up. I'm like, whoa, hold on. I didn't receive it. She's like, we're not going to put it in like that. So she tries to excuse me from the office and kick me out and tell me I'm not allowed back. And I'm like, okay. I'll put it in your way. Then it disappears. She didn't even put it in. She put it into her back like office team.
So she was just like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it," but didn't do shit about it.
Then it was the day she was saying that I didn't have time to turn in the paperwork and I had it all with me.
But I bet you probably
It was on the last day it can be turned in.
Mm-hmm.
So I got back home, the website turned on, and I look and I could still click an appointment. So I hadn't been rejected yet. It hadn't been taken from me. It was still assigned to my log number. The lady was completely lying.
So they was just doing it just to do it.
Yes. So now I'm like,
You give up.
like what happened is they assigned it to somebody else, and they thought the email went out, and there's like this time period where they can start to show it to other people, but then they have to do proper notification and stuff. So they didn't really do that. So it is still mine. So now I have to get what's called an emergency HUD voucher because of how they illegitimately took it away from me. But to be the one that has to catch everybody in these lies and then fight it, prove it, live through it, like it's insane. And to fight it, like I'm going through like the evidence packet and building it with somebody, and like I'm reliving all of these fucking memories of all these battles that I fought for myself.
Why do you have to go through this if you guys fought for your country?
So like the military industrial complex, the prison complex.
Yeah.
There's a non-for-profit industrial complex. And they feed the veteran, like the DO war gets number 1, VA gets number 2. If veterans actually knew how to get control of their money, like we would be the most well-off people in the entire world. Like if you think about it, look what America's done with its military budget, we get a half of that. Like that's how much power is being stolen from the veterans.
That's a lot of taxpayer money.
And
It's a lot of money.
And they keep us fucked up like this and in situations like this because they know if veterans unite, we are the ones who actually can and will hold the government accountable. Like what I want to do, like with Eli, is like I want to start getting veterans together, 20 or 30 of us, and go to a city council meeting. And when they try and stop the citizens from talking and use the police, the veterans step up and say, no, like, there's more of us than you. We'll put you in a fucking headlock. There needs to be a point where veterans are allowed to be the ones who can bring weapons into courts and into government meetings. Like there needs to be a certification or something. Like veterans need to police the police and the government. Because every time the police or the government fail a citizen and deprive them of their rights, they're dishonoring what the veterans fought for. So it is up to the veterans to lead the way in this policing, and what I'm seeing is the auditors are actually doing it, and veterans and auditors, those two combinations are so powerful. It's like church and state. You know what I mean? Like it's unbelievable the potential there, because how much they're stealing from everybody with unaccountability, and then how much they're stealing from us, and we're already trained by them to do that.
Before that, you asked me what was Dino's talking about. Dino said that the problem is racism.
Oh, I mean, there is
He
that.
said that the blacks are being favored.
It is real. Listen,
Amongst-
but that's not the main issue. Listen,
It's not the main issue. It's not an issue.
Let me
Is it an issue? Is it not? I'm
let me
confused.
explain the systemic problem.
Dino!
There's actually an article about it. Like, there's an article like 90% of the people who run shelters are black women. Okay, and this is not a bad thing systemically, but then
So black women. So we're talking about females. Now we got a gender.
so yes, black women in power, and they get to pick their staff, and it's like
Black women
they-
in power.
they-
That's the problem.
when you get to the level of what they're taking care of is the homeless, where there's no accountability. And I'm not saying if you hired all white women or Chinese women,
Things are gonna be
it
better.
wouldn't be different. But
So make up your mind and land the plane.
no. Well, I mean, I've never seen it. Like, I haven't seen a Chinese woman running
But
a shelter
that's
with
maybe
all
because you're in the city.
with all Chinese workers. What I see is black women and black workers, and I'm a white man, and I do understand what he's saying, but I understand also what they deal with and the shelter system. Like, of course, you're gonna hire like your friends and people you know and whatever. It's like it's a clique culture, and it's such a clique culture. These places like use
He
us.
said there's no such thing as the racism.
No,
bro.
it is racism.
Oh,
It definitely is racism.
Female.
It definitely is
He
racism.
put a gender into it, so it's female.
and it's sexism, but it's more the
So it's a female.
So here's what it is. Okay, so listen.
So there's
Listen.
no that's
The apartment that I
There's
got.
not no racism then, bro.
No. It's
that's a male and female issue.
no. It is. So it's a couple different issues. Okay, so when you're dealing with mentally ill people, right? And you, like, social service is to care for people, and then you get kind of numb to it because the system overloads you. You retreat to what's comfortable, and if what you've hired is what's comfortable and clicky already, and then you start to pick out the problem people, and it's not like they don't do it to, like, if there's a problem black person or a problem Puerto Rican, but like I said,
Yo, switch with him real quick. All right, sit down over there. He
I'm
wants to interrupt.
almost done. I'm almost
ahead.
done with this point. I'm almost done with this point.
Go
So
ahead.
so okay, so like what we get and what they offer, like the path they try to take you is quickest and best for them, but if you understand the opportunities that are available to you, and like you win the housing lotto like I did, my place is going to be worth retail $7,000 a month. The affordable housing makes it $2,000, and then my voucher, I only have to pay a third of what I make. So it's really good. It's for 20 years. So your case managers and your housing team come back and start telling them what you got, and now they're bitter because you've obtained something that's
Won the lottery.
That's
You won
twice
the
as
lottery.
good as them.
That's what they're
And
mad
they're like,
about.
"Who are you?"
Now they got to do their job.
And then they like, and then you can see it. Like, you know, like I'm treated differently when I have a beard and when I'm clean cut. I'm treated differently when you know, like
Front of the mic.
so like it's real because it's there, and it's like 80% versus 10%. Like me having a service dog and being a white guy with a beard for like when they were passing me around shelters for the first 2 weeks, everybody thought I was an undercover. Now, is that racism? Like, it could be, but it's legitimate, you know. It's like, hey, as pattern recognition, that guy, you know. But until they seen me and I got to know people, like, man, I thought you're undercover now as a police dog and shit. Like, so they don't ever actually.
Well,
get
we're
to-
talking about
they don't-
black woman.
Well, see, here's the thing: is because it's so. Yes. There's a whole article. Look it up,
man. Listen,
like, look it
man.
up. Yeah. Yes.
It's I'm
I
sorry.
think
So listen. The shelter.
you're in the city and you're in the area where there's a lot of black women. So
Listen, the shelter.
the racism might be the
No, a
other
lot
way
of
around.
Puerto Rican women.
No.
A lot of Puerto Rican women, Boricuas. The
Like, look,
Boricuas.
there's
Yeah,
a whole.
like Puerto
There's
Puerto Rican, yeah.
So you
Puerto
telling me the Puerto Ricans are racist?
No.
listen.
That's what I'm talking about.
Everybody's
The
racist.
mistreatment
Like, listen. Like you're a race.
by the black woman.
Race baiting motherfucker over here. Everybody's racist. You're right. You're racist because
Who's right? I'm
if you
racist?
see racism, you're racist.
I'm racist.
To the pure of heart, everything's pure.
Oh, now
so,
I'm racist.
so if you see it, that means you're telling on
I'm
yourself.
trying to understand your views.
No, Dominicana?
Everybody's racist,
What?
and it's not racism where it's like. I hate that race, but
cool.
you see the
That's
clique.
great.
Like, okay,
I've been around
I don't
all
know
my
when
life.
you went to
Colombian.
high school.
Yeah.
It was very
I used to carry
mixed.
money for
like,
Pablo Escobar.
like I hung
Penn
out
Street
with
between First
people who
and
listen to
Second
rap and athletes.
And
You
get
know what I
$100.
mean? And that was my.
Pat me on
And there were
the
people racist against
Who's
me
tapping for Pablo?
of my own race because I was in another clique.
15 years old.
Like, you see what I
You
mean?
ever met him?
What do you mean, bro? I see him every day. It's another story. But I'm talking about.
You know
what
Pablo Escobar.
I want to talk about. I want to
Shit.
talk about. I want to talk about what he's talking about.
In front of the mic. In front of them.
Why I always gotta go in front of them?
Because they won't hear you.
That's
The
how they
people
hear
gotta
you.
watch
All right,
and can't hear you.
But now,
But-
for real, there is
There
racism
is.
in there. There is, man. It was 3.5 years. I was in Bed-Stuy. I was on Dean Street, and you know what I mean, Kingston Troop, and it was like it was racist.
You know,
And I it is what it is. You know, I had to take it, but I took it for 3.5 years, and I just walked out. You should see the shit I left there. I walked out with a
Everybody's
backpack,
a
bro.
little
You should have
racist.
seen the shit I left. You know, Easy from the Lower East Side, Alphabet City. He's done everybody's murals. I told you about this. He did the Michael Jackson mural. He did the Beastie Boys mural on 14th Street. Did the one on 11th Street. Easy, right? And he gave me I left all that shit there. I just want to get out of there. It was so sickening, man. And then to top it off, the dude poisoned me. You know what I mean? There's a
He
lot
poisoned
of
you?
shit, yeah. And
How?
What's his name?
with Raid. I don't even know his name.
With Raid?
He
Yo,
did
that's
40
crazy.
years for killing his wife.
At least
40
he
years for killing his wife.
like I can tell two quick
fucking
stories.
psycho.
People are in there that are
At the veteran shelter, the social work director set up me to get attacked in the bathroom.
Yeah, there's fights. Everything,
She was a black
They
lady,
pay
and
for
she used to be in an old gang set. One of the veterans was in her
Exactly what
old
he's
gang
talking
set.
about, too. That's
He
crazy.
got his nephew and another guy drunk to attack me in the bathroom at 3:30 in the morning. So there's two of them to get me arrested because the stuff that I was telling on was jeopardizing their $20 million grant.
Right.
That other story that I just told
Scumbags.
about the program director getting me kicked out because she wouldn't give me the security footage because I was attacked. I was attacked by a guy who just got out of prison for 20 years, and he just happened to be a black guy. And like, why? I'm the one who was attacked. Why wouldn't you give me the security footage?
Why would you go to jail? I went to jail over that too. Same.
And then they kicked, and then they tried to
I
move
lived in
me
Brownsville, yo.
because
You
I
hear me?
was because
You
I
know
was
Brownsville, bro.
because I was trying to walk around an employee, and my shoulder bumped him.
Close.
So
You shoulder check them.
yeah, so it got so ridiculous that, and you know, he's blocking my way. You're not allowed to block the path of somebody. So they can make up any fucking thing they want. Tell DHS this, then they administratively
and you get
transfer
locked
you,
up.
and you have to transfer to object. And once you're already at another place, you never win back. So it's
The difference with me,
like you have to see the pattern
I get
recognition.
assault.
So like it's not just
catch assault charges.
a black program director. Then the two ladies under her are always white ladies. That's weird. The psych is always white. They always got a black case
So
manager
it's not just black woman.
that came
So
out.
we got whites.
So,
Oh, I don't know if it's female.
but I don't know if you see the setup there.
Are we still having three conversations at the same time, or?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but all
he's
these
right.
voices,
Yeah,
the people
all
go
of it
crazy.
I know,
coincides,
Dino-
but
Dino
Eli,
can't-
all of it coincides.
In front of the mic.
Same
In
thing.
front
It's
of
the same thing. All of it coincides. Believe me. It's just it's just listen to the man. He'll tell you the story, and I'll tell you the backup story to it. Go ahead, Mount.
But until you see the inner workings of it, like today, just today, like today they had to turn in some shit for me not to lose my apartment, and I had to fucking create the shit on ChatGPT, put their logo on it, and just make it so it wasn't signed, and the case manager and the assistant program director's name and number, just so it shows that I'm in process of obtaining this emergency HUD voucher. If they didn't see that, they could have unassigned that apartment and room from my number. And they're like, "Oh, we'll get it to you tomorrow." I'm like, "I just said your letterhead, 4 sentences, and fucking sign it. You got 7 minutes."
Yeah.
And they come out, and I'm like, "Never mind. I just did all your jobs for you." I emailed it to them. I'm like, "This is what the fuck we agreed to. You don't have to sign nothing but your names or number there. Don't pick up your phone for the rest of the day, just in case we're getting the definition of active application process." Like, I don't know what they mean. Like, does NYCHA have to already have like a number for me or something? But my housing and my caseworker wasn't doing what they needed to be doing.
You won the
either.
lottery. Fuck that, man. Fuck
So
that.
so it's like it's like
mad
that
about
type
that.
of idiocy. Like, I don't know how to say it. Like, this morning, just going to talk about this situation, right? Like, they lost one of my laundry bags. Like, all this shit for summer. It sucks. For 2 months, they've been trying to tell me they're dealing with it. This other guy it was a black guy, right? So it's not always
Here we
racism.
go. It was a black guy.
It's what it is.
It
what
was a
is.
black guy.
It's
Am I bugging? Yo,
Stop,
moving.
It's why people are
Am I
racist.
bugging?
Eli,
Yo,
yeah,
I'm
you
bugging or?
We're gonna have race baiters.
I'm bugging.
I'm
So
telling
listen,
you, bro. It's
So no,
But why
so-
does
They
it
don't care.
have
They
to?
don't care.
Yeah.
what he's
So-
saying, bro.
What does it matter if the guy was
So-
blue, purple, white, Chinese?
What it is.
all the
It's
mics
just
are
what
gonna-
it
I know,
is.
but
bro.
don't
Doesn't
hear us.
matter what it is.
my voice will
It's a
take it out.
human.
So
microphone.
same thing happened to him. Ignoring him for 2 months, and I start recording
I'm an
him.
OG. I'm 56.
And
you know what I'm saying? And
the one lady's trying to deal with him, and then I come up, and I'm like, "You haven't answered my text messages for a month and a half, so I don't want to hear that you've been dealing with it." So she goes back in the program director's office, and I follow her right in. I love doing that.
Right.
I'm a client. You can't tell me I can't go in. The door was closed, but it wasn't locked.
Ah,
And I do the same shit you do. I wish I could send you the video of this shit. And I say, and the program director just shuts down and won't say no. I was like, why? Because you're be accountable. Because it'll be on the record. I can record you. I can't record other patients. So you say this no recording stuff to use our rights so that you don't have to be accountable. I'm like, I'm sick of this shit. You know exactly what to do. Give us the lost and found, but you don't want to pay us the $200 for our lost property. Oh, you got to fill out a grievance form. Bullshit. All I have to fill out is the DHS form, and DHS will tell you to pay me. That's just one more form of gatekeeping. So, and then we'll wait and then get it from your case manager. And then it's 2 weeks, and then life has happened, and you never get your shit back, and they don't ever deal with it.
They don't care.
So, and this is what I'm like. Listen, I've only had one white lady as a program director, and I've had like 18 black people, 2 male and all women. And as soon as you challenge their authority, now as a white person, I could see a different reaction from when other people challenge their authority. They tolerated him recording it. As soon as I walked over there, that's when they got nervous. Now, is that my white privilege, or is that my ability to articulate this shit in law? I don't know, but I know there's doing something different because of me, and they get way more scared that I'm willing to sit down and get right in their face and do it calmly while he's acting a fool and still recording and not making any sense. And see, they deploy the case manager out to kind of distract him and let him vent, because once you feel like you've been heard, and then they have the assistant program director saying, "Oh, we're going to take care of this," so you believe some kind of authority is there. But then you have a guy going, "Bullshit, both of you are liars and these are snakes. Don't even talk to them. Get the form." and they're like, oh, I'm not talking to you. And I'm like, I'm allowed to stand up for other residents. You don't get to say I'm not allowed to talk in this. If it's in my hearing distance and I'm watching you guys do something wrong, I'm sure as shit gonna say something. Now, these are the same people I gotta trust to do the right thing for my fucking housing, and why it's on the very edge, and it's up to me to do their job so that this one little thing doesn't get like, oh, this deadline passed.
Yep. You gotta do their job for them.
And
Show them how
like
to get
literally
it
anything that anything a caseworker, a housing specialist, a program director, ChatGPT can do their job 10 times better. And the same thing for a lot of the veteran stuff, the Department of Veteran Services, the Veteran Task Force, the Veteran other thing, puppet committees. And I'm like, I'm just not seeing, like, the ignorance is not an excuse anymore. If you're not walking up to a person and asking ChatGPT the question before you ask somebody who thinks they know what the fuck they're talking about, then you're an idiot. And I'm sorry, everybody who doesn't use ChatGPT, you are.
Like a fact check.
Because you thinking that the people who do these jobs know their fucking job, you're an idiot. You haven't dealt with you haven't dealt with them enough, and it gets worse as you go. Like you think they don't know their own policy at the homeless shelters? They don't know their own fucking policy at the director of HUD's office in New York City, like the biggest fucking HUD office in the world. I'm like, oh, you can't even read. I put the whole shit together for them, piece by piece, all the violations, all the Code of Federal Regulations, all the federal laws, all my rights, all the city rights, all the state rights. Disputed them all, gave them the facts. Ignored.
Mm-hmm.
Like
All
at
that
some
effort for nothing.
like at some point, government workers gotta start getting beat in public again. We need to pass a law.
What?
Yeah.
Government workers.
Your ass has to be on the line at some point.
Need to be what?
They need to be beat in public. Like, I don't know, bullwhip, spanked, tomatoes, embarrassed,
You wanna
humiliated.
Smack
They don't
people
get,
in public.
Something. We got to pass some sort of law that
Belt to ass is
their
crazy.
ass is on the line. Because jail isn't a thing if they're never held accountable.
Why physical aggression? Like, why does it have to get physical?
Why did the Lord say, spare the rod, spoil the fucking child? Ask him. When you beat people, they fucking learn.
When you beat people, they learn.
How about Gandhi?
Godly what?
How
many
he
girls did he,
didn't use any violence.
Never?
Gandhi?
I'm not saying not ever, but his way was not violence, not physical. It was through peace.
Yeah.
Peaceful protest.
You heard
right?
through peace.
Yeah, he didn't love willful ignorance.
Gandhi did
Microphone.
some weird
He
stuff.
didn't love
though.
I'm not
willful
saying he's a
ignorance.
perfect man, but
No, he
did
is a
some weird
perfect. He is a
stuff with
perfect
children.
man. The only I'll tell you, the only one time
Get
that
up.
Jesus used violence in the Bible was against the money changers, which is very much like these gatekeeping administrators. So, like they would unfair weights. The money wouldn't be right, like what it contained, and they were supposed to bring like a lamb or whatever, and they would say it wasn't good enough, on purpose. You have to buy from this, and that's basically they're saying my path to get to God, or nothing. Well, you got God or the government. Like the government is our God in a way. We can't escape it. You know what I mean? So go down my path. Like, well, you're illegitimate, and when you experience how much they're not accountable and they're not held responsible for, these people should go to jail. Like this is public fraud on a very high level.
yeah.
And for me, like I can't call a cop there and say, listen to this
I'm not
voicemail.
gonna listen.
Look at this paperwork. These are I can't get them prosecuted, but if I kick over a trash can and a corner breaks, they can arrest me for damage of property. Like, listen, the scale's got to change, and they're like, just like you can spank children, like government needs to understand if they're so wrong that a fucking child can make a better decision than you, we're gonna yank your ass up straight, take you outside, spank your ass,
If
and
they
fucking
can spank kids
throw
with
you
the
back
paddle,
in.
why can't he just public. Why can't you just spank those people
You
that
used to be
need it?
able to.
Paddles. Get the paddles out.
You used to be able to.
Where the paddles at?
It wasn't
Come
that
on.
long
But do you
ago.
think the
Are you
violence
familiar
is
with this
necessary?
scandal? This was a scandal that came out in the news not too long ago where nitro workers were taking bribes.
You want to read the headline on it?
NYCHA paid out millions to bribe paying contractors implicated in corruption takedown. I'd love this to read this.
I
Does
believe
it?
they were all in the family, and it was what you were describing.
Oh
So-
yeah,
so
like
I'm
Black Veterans
yeah,
for
like-
Social
like,
Justice. They hired all their family and stuff. And I went to one of the Veteran Advisory Board meetings, and the lady who's like the representative of Brooklyn is the CEO of Black Veterans for Social Justice. And
Get closer because you're
and-
outside of the angle.
and she's saying she's saying stuff, and I'm like, you guys don't have enough veteran engagement to give away Yankees or Mets tickets. Like you guys do this food program, the food ain't even going to the veteran; it's going to the building across the street. And she was just like, because I just told her shit, and she's the one supposed to be running the meeting, and her borough. And now I'm not allowed back at the meetings. The last one is the one we went to where the guy jumped up and tried to remove me from it because I asked the questions that actually fucking mean
So
something.
I got a question. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
But I wanted to ask because I was thinking about it. So I remember seeing the video when you were getting kicked out
Oh,
that one spot and Eli pulled
Yeah.
up. I wanted to ask, does that have any correlation with what you're speaking about?
Yeah, that's the that's the lady who removed.
I was the one who removed you
Yeah.
out the building and wasn't trying to let you back in. I saw that
Yeah,
video.
that she actually went so far. Like, so one morning I was coming down the stairs, and they had like fire tape over it, and you're not supposed to have fire tape over stairs.
They still had your
We
property.
need silence back there,
Yeah.
They
please.
still had your
Everybody,
stuff inside.
quiet.
They didn't want to give you your property back,
but
right?
but this is what happened to cause it. It's crazy. This is how much
yeah,
of fucking
what
liars.
caused it? Yeah.
So I like fire guard is something the military does.
Fire
It-
guard is-
and,
I've heard of it
and it's something that like we click into. Like
Don't you have to like wake up like very early in the morning to
and you
keep
stay
watch,
up, and,
right?
and if you fall
switch.
asleep, you get fucked up for
Yeah.
the next day. Like you get 8 hours of fucking push-ups or something. It's crazy. So, like I just wake up, so I'm still groggy. I go to get something to eat, and I see somebody pounding on the door to like get out of the stairs. And like first thing in my mind is just like let them in, and there's a security guard like not letting them in. And I'm just like, you can't do that. You can't block people from the stairs. I'm like, get out of the way. I let him in, and then like he starts
He
this
was
whole.
physically in the way, blocking the path.
And there was 2 yellow tapes, and like you're not allowed to do that.
So he was physically blocking the path and the tape as well.
And the guy was not knocking like he was. It was like it sounded like urgent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like half asleep. I'm like, so I just go into action. Like,
it woke you up.
yeah. So like, she happens to be right around the corner, and she comes over and she's like, "Well, how do we open the door?" And like they just had 2 chairs in front of, like a chair in front of it, and I moved the chair around, and it moves close to her. Like I don't know if the camera can see me, but it comes to like that, and she's pregnant. And she goes, "You just tried to throw the chair at my belly," and I'm like, "No, I didn't." I'm like, "You're crazy." And then she said I hit it. Then she lied and went to the fucking hospital because she knew if she went to the hospital, she could write a charge on me.
Right.
And if I tried to get back in, she was threatening to make that a charge. So then they wouldn't let my stuff out. I got a court order. They wouldn't honor the court order. Me and Eli just talked to
didn't
that
you have
day.
a paper that you were trying to show
Yes,
them, right?
and I
And they
told-
were like, "Nah, what is
And
this?"
I told the
Yeah.
cops, I was like, "You're getting the fuck out of the way
remember,
too."
I saw that
struggle-
video.
I was
saw that
like,
video.
listen, I was like, I will throw your ass down these stairs. This
At
is
the
a
end of the
fucking
video, we
judge's
was able
order.
to
They
get
were
the
they were threatening you,
Yeah, you're not going up. I'm like, you're not
but they
staying up
started your
there.
property though.
Yeah, because
So then they had to give you your property back at least.
I
right?
had to tell the police officer I would throw him off the stairs.
Right. And if I remember, the police
fucking
didn't really do much.
No, they were
Right.
acting like
They were
idiots
just
for
standing
20.
there and were like, "Move along."
Yeah. Yeah, it gets complete. And the shelters are like one of the biggest users of the
Right.
police. And the shelters called it like
The shelter's a whole system.
if you disagree with a worker, they're just like, well, just call the police. He's being belligerent, and that's a key word to get them like emotionally disturbed person,
Right,
get you
EDP.
medically.
So like So because of the circumstances of the people that are already in there, they can just say anything, and knowing that the circumstances of these people, they're gonna take it at face value and be like, "Oh, okay, let's remove this person."
I have video of me saving people from EDPs and going up to
Right.
cops and being like, "You better get the fuck out of here. You have no jurisdiction here." Like, he is not crazy. You are not going to convince him to go with that EMT. He does not have to get off this property, and you better quit fucking lying. And they're like, "Who are you?" "I'm the one who's going to hold you accountable. Now get your sergeant out here." Then, like, the EMT walks by, I go, "You are not going to fucking take this person because they are not a danger to themselves just because this dumb motherfucker said to. We're going to get the reasoning on tape right here. So go ahead, guys. Stop trying to convince him to go on his will and either do it by your order or get the fuck out of here." And they're like, "Oh, because I know my rights. I watch Eli."
Good job. See,
sure,
making
for sure.
disciples everywhere.
I have
That's
a
my
question.
fault.
So you see when we was going back to that topic where I think you was talking about using Chat GPT to make a document. Isn't that illegal? So
I'm
isn't
the
that
cli-
like forging
I'm
a
the-
document
I'm the
or something?
client.
No, I'm only asking.
I
Like
didn't-
I'm
Yeah,
asking. Yeah,
yeah.
because like
For the
you
pigs, so the pigs will know.
Yeah,
You go to jail if you do shit
can't
like
you
that,
use,
huh?
Like
Yeah.
using an AI
Don't you-
to make a
if I would've-
federally like document, isn't that illegal?
If I would have put their signature inside,
And you know you're live and they're watching you, right? You know they're
signed
watching
for-
you?
Yeah.
They're watching you.
If I would have put their signature and signed for it, yeah. But I just put their name, and if they need to be contacted, I'm a client of theirs. I can make a document.
So, like,
with-
No,
How
you
does that-
forged their logo.
Yeah, like how does
No.
that? How does
That
that?
is crazy.
How does that work?
there's no rule against me not using their logo.
No. I'm asking.
In
like,
their
how does that
policy,
work?
yeah, in their policy manual, they would have to get me to sign something that says you can't use our logo. Like, those are just rules. That's not laws. We got freedom. What the fuck are you talking? You don't know freedom?
Said it's
What's wrong with
America.
It's like you're free to be racist.
It was refilled. It was him.
I was doing that. I asked because I was just thinking about it, you know. So I just wanted to ask the question.
You have
Yeah.
to be careful.
Yeah.
But I mean, as a client, why can't I create a document as a
No, I
client
don't know.
with
That's
that?
why
Exactly.
I asked, like, because I
there-
was like, hold on, that
when-
doesn't really make
when
sense.
you ask yourself the questions and there is no like why can't I sign somebody else's name?
Right.
Oh yeah, there's a reason.
Right.
When you ask it, like, there is no reason. I can do that. So I did it because that simple ass document with a letterhead and 4 fucking sentences are like, well, how about we get that tomorrow to you, a day late? I'm like, and they wanted to go back and forth and talk about the definition of process, and I'm like, listen, that word is vague there for a fucking reason. Like, their agency is the one that refers me to get the emergency voucher, and they're like, no, we don't. I'm like, right here, it says you're one of the agencies that the city trusts to refer to get one, and they're like, no, we don't. I'm like, you guys don't do that, but you have a street team, and your corporation has other offices, and you need to call the right fucking people to figure out who does this, because it says right here you do it. And even if you don't know, I say it does, guess what? That's a process. I sent them a document with like 50 things to check off. I'm like, hey, we're in process. I'm like, and they're like, well, we got to make sure the word process. And I'm like, no, we fucking don't. Let's stop right here because we know we're in process. And that's what she's asking for, is proof of process. We're in process. We're going to make some proof, and then we're going to fucking do it step by step every day instead of me taking all 3 of yours whole day
So
because
this is still with the AI.
yeah.
Okay, so all of this is being done with the AI.
Well, not all of it, but I
No?
mean, but like that,
So, like, some of it.
and I asked the AI, I go, look, I put this situation in there, and I'm like, they're scared to, they don't know the definition of, like, every excuse they want to give me to delay me, I put it in, and they're like, okay, well, I'll rewrite the letter like this, and they're like, like, it's legal. It makes, like, it has legal presets, so you don't. Like, if I would have said, now sign the signature, make signature lines, and sign it sign it yourself,
But, like,
ChatGPT.
You're still putting their names on it, regardless. Like,
Yeah, they're
without
my
their signature?
caseworker. It's
Okay.
my caseworker. I fucking own them. I'm their client. They pay.
Okay.
They get paid $81,000 a year for me to live there.
Yeah.
That's fucking insane. Everybody should be really pissed about that.
Okay.
Like the fucking people that are getting paid $81,000 a year have kept me in this shit for 4 years. And every time I get close to fucking housing an incident, like me standing up for that guy's laundry, because the same shit, like that's why I don't go outside my room, is because when I see that shit, I stand up for people. And I just like try to keep a woman from going upstairs who was on her period because she had bags. I called the police there and I said, listen, if you fucking went right down the street to the Greenwich and a security officer called the police on a resident who wasn't allowing up bags, what the fuck would you do? You would write an illegal lockout for that fucking security guard. So, Sergeant, you have a choice right now. You can go into that security office, talk to them, let them know that your fucking career is on the line, and either you're going to arrest anybody who stops us from going up that elevator, or you're going to walk your fat ass out the door. Now, what the fuck do you want to do? And he goes and talks to him and says, let us get the apple juice. I'm like, no, you ain't getting the fucking apple juice. Get the fuck out of here. That's another maturation of some kind of control bullshit. Like, no, we're allowed to have apple juice. Get the fuck out of here. I'm getting in this elevator.
This guy going through.
I'm listening.
Would you have you ever considered joining the army or?
So before I even went to college, my senior year of school, I was thinking of joining the Air Force. Then my mom was just like, I don't want you getting hurt. You know how Dominican mother is. She don't want none of her kids getting hurt. She wanted the kids to be safe. Eventually I wanted to go with my friend, but then I started boxing, and then my coaches was just like, lock in on boxing, be focused on boxing, do what you gotta do here. So yeah, they wasn't like really want me to go to the Air Force.
How about you? Have you ever considered or thought?
Yeah, when I graduated from high school, I really was interested in joining the Air Force. So I have family that's prior military.
Yeah.
So I have a brother. He was a Marine. So he served his country. Yeah, he was a Marine. And my niece right now is actually currently in boot camp right now at Lackland Air Force Base.
As we speak,
she's going through boot camp right now for the Air Force, and I'm very proud of her for doing that.
Wow! Shout out to your niece, bro.
I'm very happy that she took that step ahead and decided to go and serve our country and do the right thing.
Yeah.
But now, what I see how the veterans get treated, it makes me concerned for when she becomes a veteran. Should be. You know, because I know every person's situation and circumstances is different, but like with the things I've heard, who knows what can happen later on.
You should know how to get out
Yeah.
properly.
Yeah, so she's going in for air traffic control.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, she scored a good ASVAB.
it's like the most
Why you take a
stressful-
deep breath?
It's the
Like,
most,
ah,
that's
God.
like,
It's a lie. You're
Huh?
directing.
I
You're
mean-
directing.
What do you think about
You're
that?
directing all
What do
the
you think
planes
about
in
that?
the sky.
you know,
Yeah.
That's
for
easy
the
cake,
for
bro.
the for the
that's a-
Easy cake.
That's a big responsibility, though. That's a high pressure job. That's
it's the
literally-
highest.
Director,
It's the highest.
hey,
highest, you
let's
heard?
make a right.
It's a very high
30
pressure
feet
job.
off, no, bring it down a notch. That's it, simple.
It's the highest.
$500,000 a month.
She's doing her thing right now over there. She's about to get out and be a better person, and you know, I'm very glad that she.
Is she Air Force?
She's Air Force. Yeah, she's in BMT right now at Lackland Air Force Base, San Antonio.
How many years did she do? Did she do?
She's going. No, she's currently in boot camp right now.
She's in boot camp.
Yes.
So
She's
she
going
might,
to-
she
she's
might
going-
not make it. Is there a
okay,
chance that she
look,
won't make it?
Look, she went to college, and because she went to college, she's going in as an E2. So she is already.
She's got her bachelor's.
I think so. She's going in as an E2. Which is good. She's going in already one rank in, you know. She has a great opportunity, you know. She's very smart. Like, I'm very happy. Like, I can't express that anymore. Like, I'm very happy that she's out there doing her thing.
My question was,
How about you? Oh, I'm sorry.
no, my bad. So she could still like fail in boot camp, or she's gonna make it regardless.
Good question.
You know,
Are there
You,
tasks?
you can't fail. You
cannot
can't fail.
boot camp.
You can't.
You have to literally do something for them to kick you.
You
out.
can't. Not.
Well, you got to do 30 push-ups.
Yeah, like the
and 5
physical
pull-ups,
fitness
and if
part.
you don't qualify, you
once
out.
you
Right, the
sign
physical
that
fitness part.
contract,
That's what I don't.
once
Gotta do
you
your
sign
push-ups,
that
gotta wake up.
contract, you have to do.
She's
what
straight
they tell
up.
you to
She's
do.
gonna graduate regardless.
No,
There's a lot of
right or wrong.
you can't.
Yeah.
It's just the Air Force. You
There's a
can't.
lot of tests that you got to take. You
can't-
might fail.
You can't fail. You can't fail the Air Force boot
But if
camp.
you fail,
But Air Force
if you
boot
fail,
camp.
what happens?
If you fail, then they send you back home.
You can't.
So there's a chance that she
No,
might not make
no,
it. but
no.
she's gonna
make it.
Nobody's ever failed Air Force boot
Air
camp.
Force boot camp is very
Is
is
it gay?
light compared to other boot camps. Now I haven't
Aren't you
been
the Air
in
Force
it.
too?
No, they're both Army.
Okay.
A lot of people talk crap about the Air Force.
Oh
but the
no,
Air
I'm
Force,
thinking.
The chair
that
force,
you
right?
they
get
say
fired.
it's the chair force, but
That's the Air Force.
the Air Force is where the money is at. The
Yeah.
Air Force, that's where like a lot of the smart people, book smarts, that's what they go in, and it's a lot of money.
Since we on the
The
topic of
white
troops,
collar
Yeah.
military.
since we on the
force.
topic of troops, I want to give a shout out to
Yeah.
my uncle. His name is
It's a
Alan.
really good thing.
He served during 9/11 in Iraq. Just want to give a shout out to my uncle Alan. He served during 9/11.
Yo, Alan, thank you for your service and thank you for
Yeah, for
serving.
sure. I know you're
heard?
watching this. Shout out to you.
He was
Yo.
Marine Army.
Yeah, he was on land. He served. He told me he served twice in Dubai before it was even built. Like he remembered being in Dubai when it was just land. Yeah, he was like he served twice. Yeah, shout out to him. Since we're on the topic of troops.
Mrs. Ma'am, have you ever considered joining the Army, the Navy, the Marines, the USA Navy, Army,
Air Force,
Department
Coast
of
Guard.
Homeland Security, FBI, NASA, CIA, NYPD?
You know they raised the age.
They raised the age.
Have you?
They
You
brought
can
the
still
age- didn't They
join.
bring it up to 42 now.
Yeah, you can join.
Yeah, they brought it up to 42.
You got,
They-
Y'all flipping the shit. Hold up. We over here. We over here. Give me a second. Y'all flipping the script. We over here. Can you let the lady answer?
It depends on what branch you're going into. I think so. I don't know much, but I think so.
Can you let the lady answer my question?
Yes.
Please, thank you. Go ahead, Grizzly.
yes, I had a time in my life where I didn't feel like I was smart enough to go to college. I finished high school and I just started working. I was working a few years, but I felt like I didn't have a purpose, like other than just working to pay rent.
But sorry to interrupt you, but a lot of people, when they don't know what to do with their life, they go into the military, and it does a lot of good for them. It does a lot of good for them.
Right. So after just feeling like I'm just gonna be stuck working, and I just didn't feel like I was fulfilling or doing anything purposeful. I was a little sad. I'm not gonna say depressed, like, oh, I'm gonna kill myself, but I was sad. I felt like a disappointment, like a failure.
I know exactly how you
And
feel.
I started smoking weed. So I started at 20.
Really?
I started at 20 and I smoked.
20? Wow.
Burning at 20.
Wow.
No, that's what you mean. It's like it's a good thing. But
Not
stop.
a good thing, but wow.
Yeah, I was sad. I
But
was
at
never supposed
20
to be a pothead.
Who's to blame for that? But okay, you started at 20.
Yeah, I was never supposed to be a pothead. It just
wasn't for
I
you.
always said never.
Not your
And
thing.
then one day I was really sick because I had like so many health issues and I was tired of taking like Tylenol and just pain stuff. And my friend, she's like, yo, just smoke weed. You're gonna feel better and it's the most natural. And I tried it and like I went from smoking little joints to like just a bunch of blunts a day, and then I bought a big a bong, and I started getting bongs.
Oh,
and stuff,
man.
and listening to Cypress Hills, and like just
Oh,
smoking
man.
and
Getting
going
real
right-
into it.
And I was just a loser. This guy in Slipknot, he likes metal. I like metal too. Don't worry, I love metal. Yeah, that's messed up. So shout out to Slipknot. And I was just working and smoking, and my life became weed. Like everything was weed. I was always like, just burned out, and I felt like, again, I just felt like such a loser. Like I needed to do something, and I went to this recruiting place. And I went in and I was down that day. I was just like, my head was down. I just felt like, oh man, I guess I gotta do this and be useful.
Right.
And the guy that was recruiting that day saw me, and he's like, "How old are you?" And I said, "I'm 23." And he said, "Really? I got some bad news because you look old, and you look run down, and like this." Matos, Sergeant or Officer Matos was his name. I'll never forget that. He's like it made me more depressed coming out of there.
They
He's
just
like,
verbally bullied. They just verbally bullied you. Like,
right? I'm 37 today. I could laugh about it now, but like back then, I was so sad. I was like, damn, he just flamed me. He said I look old. I look run down.
Did
I'm
it
probably
feel like a reality check in some way?
um. I already
Reality
knew.
check 23. What was it?
Yeah, I was 23,
I mean,
and yeah, because I was
you never
I
know.
was
You never know.
You're old. At 23, you're
Not at
old.
23.
yeah not.
So
I
what
guess
you
23 is very young. No, I mean like, what I mean is like in a way like how
Michael.
there's someone telling you like, yo, like you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Like it's an outside perspective.
it came off like
That's
that
what
at
I mean.
first in the conversation,
Okay.
right? So then he's like, "Look, you're not built for this.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
He's like, you're just coming in here because you're probably having a crisis, or you're having. I can tell like something is wrong in your life, and if you came here now and you see what you have to go through to be here and what you're gonna be up against, this is not for you.
right.
Um, because again, you just look like tired. You look like there's something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh man, I'm not even good enough for this. And he's like, yeah, but here's my card. And if you ever want to go out for a coffee one day, I was like, what the hell?
bro, what
Keep
the
your
fuck?
card, man. That's not what I came here for. So now I'm too run down and tired at 23 to join the army, but not run down enough to go for a coffee with you.
Shit is crazy.
Screw you, sir.
Oh Lord.
And I left the card on the table and I walked out and I rolled a fat ass spliff and I just went back and I was like, okay, so I don't fit in there. And I still got to figure out something. And I spent my life just smoking away until I was 25. And a lot of stuff happened in between. But at 25 was my wake up call to stop smoking because that's all my life was. And once I quit and like I started praying to God, like help me get this out of me. And I quit. I had more clarity. And I took interest in studying. I took interest in studying the Word of God and just giving my life to God. I'm not I'm not part of like a religion, let's say, or some type of sect,
You just
but
believe
I
in
just
something,
believe,
yeah.
right? I believe God exists and I read His Word, and I just started studying stuff like that, like the
We have a
different
podcast
different
about that?
religions, like what to stay away from and why they're all
We're
different.
here.
Did you see it as some sort of guidance?
Want to
in a
start
way?
talking about the King God?
No, I
can
just
go all
I just
night
pray
about
for
that.
guidance
Okay.
from the Holy Spirit.
Okay.
Amen.
And
Yeah,
that's
amen.
how I was able to get the addiction out of me, because people are like,
Okay.
oh, weed is not addictive, but because I'm a compulsive person and I was feeling an empty, like a hole in my
It
heart
is
Felt like you needed it?
addicting.
with
You
the
felt like you needed it at the time?
yeah, all the time. Like if I was sad, if I was happy, if I was angry, if I
smoke
felt
a lot,
ashamed,
yeah, and-
I used it to like hide the shame. I
It's a
used it-
craving. Like you'll get a feeling like, yo, when you're sober, you'll be like, yo, I want to smoke a blunt right now.
All
this
the
will be better
time.
with a blunt. This or that would be better with a blunt. And it comes to a point where
Yeah.
that's all you thinking
as I
about.
was smoking, I was
Right.
already rolling up a blunt. Like I would buy a Dutch and just split
Yeah,
it
at
in
that
half,
point,
and then roll like two, and then cut that, and then I just have little like half blunts in my
Yeah.
pockets, and then in my window
ready to
I would have
smoke.
two because I needed to wake and bake, because I knew that in the morning you're the highest when you smoke, and then
Yeah, that's true.
I wouldn't even eat breakfast. I would skip breakfast, work out a little bit, and then just keep smoking. And then, like, my life was just smoke, smoke. Like, I was
Yeah.
just running from my reality. My reality, I didn't want to face it. You know, I had this illness that I was struggling with, and the only thing that was helping me was the weed. Like, just staying high. Like, even talking about it, I'm like, I can't believe that was my life. my life became nothing but smoking weed. I got a weed tattoo because
Say word.
because I was like, I'm married to marijuana. Like I was just in my mind was like that
You
song
just
by
loved
Big L.
it. You loved it.
Yeah, at that point,
Wow.
the weed was smoking
We
you.
leave tattoo. It was deep.
It was like
Yeah, I was.
half-baked
I
at the
was.
end.
Bro,
Yeah,
for real,
it
at that
was-
point, the weed was smoking you.
idea
You,
that
you
I
wasn't
had
even,
not
you're not smoking the weed. The weed is smoking you.
Yeah.
That spray that y'all be fucking smoking, get that shit out of here. All
Yeah,
that bum
it
ass
was such
shit.
I smelled like weed all the time.
Exactly.
My fingertips were always
The
yellow.
weed is smoking you.
My
bro.
lips were purple. I was like, I looked like I had raccoon eyes.
Yeah.
I was skinnier. I was like just all done.
Like a
Like I
zombie
couldn't
almost.
believe it.
Like a zombie almost.
And I didn't realize how bad it was.
Are you compulsive now about anything? Did you switch the compulsion to the Word of God?
No, because with the word of God, it's comfort,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not compulsive. Like, oh, I have to do it. I have to do it.
So no more
like-
compulsion.
No.
So weed was like the one thing that got you, and then
Yeah, it was really hard to let it go. And I would start, like, the first 3 days, I was sweating. I was like, yo, I'm depressed.
You go
I
cold
feel
turkey.
like shit.
Yo,
And
it's
then-
the withdrawals. Like when you stop, because I stopped smoking for a
Yo,
while too.
that's
It gets
hard.
bad.
And then,
yeah.
and then your mind is like,
It's
been a few
mental.
days.
It's
If you
mental.
smoke now, you're gonna feel amazing.
It's a mental
and
thing.
if you get, and then the temptation, that's how I knew it was the devil, was because I'm trying to seek God and seek a clean life, sober. Now people are like, yo, I got an ounce today, and back then it wasn't like how the weed of today is. It's like you had either sour, you had the haze, and you had the kush, and like it was rare. It was rare to get like variety.
Yo, now we got all these new buds.
Stuff I
yo,
never
all
heard
this
You got
of.
new
Oreo
shit.
cheesecake
We be
flavor
having
weed. You
mad
got
bud
Oreo
And
strawberry
it doesn't
cheesecake,
interest
Captain
me
Crunch
anymore,
flavor. Like,
you
come
know,
on.
and it doesn't interest me. And I don't want to hog up like too much on the weed because like we got important things to discuss. But
Nah, of
like
course.
the point is, like, maybe we could talk about this some other day. But the weed for me was like a big temptation. So when I started trying to get away, that's when they started things they didn't have for me when I was a full blown pothead. They started showing up with, because before, if you wanted to smoke and you didn't have money, all you had to do was hang out with me because I always had weed. But once I got rid of everything, the bongs, the pipes, the papers,
Did a lot
the
of people go?
posters, all that, people are like, yo, come on. Let's just smoke once. And then after I would do it, I would cry and be depressed. And I had to fight that until I was able to get it out of my system. And then once I gave my life to God and I started pursuing that, the desire left me. I prayed. I said, take these desires, God, because this is ruining my life. Everything can't be weed. I can't be high like this. I don't have control. And I'm not condemning people that smoke. Everybody has
No, yeah,
a different
you do
way.
your
It's like
thing,
some people
yeah.
can't have alcohol or they go crazy, Some people could control it. I couldn't control the weed. And I was aware of that. And so I stopped and I found my purpose. And I don't want to go join the army. I don't want to serve this country.
Oh, that's the answer that she doesn't.
Oh, wow, look at
that. That's not in the list of the purposes.
So that was a no.
You hear me? That's a no.
no.
You hear me? She went through hell.
Yeah, I'm not gonna serve, but I am so thankful for everyone that does serve.
Yeah.
For your bravery, for your sacrifice.
Thank you for your service.
And I'm so sorry.
It is a big thing
I'm
to
sorry
Thank you for your
on
service.
behalf of this country that claims to be a place where there's freedom, where you come to protect us.
A
we're all
patriotic
supposed to,
country.
Well, yeah,
we're
y'all gotta
promised
be looking
that
like a superheroes.
US being on U.S. soil is
Our
freedom,
troops are always shown, but where is the support?
right? And so you guys are being neglected.
Crazy thing I seen just the other day was like at a bar.
Sorry to interrupt, by the way.
Is a coaster, and it's like Bud Light, veterans, just like, and how,
shit is sad.
and I'm just like flipping. I recorded it just like threw it like to everybody else that looks like marketing and
That's
to be,
poison to you.
and to be doing it on Memorial Day. Like Memorial Day is the worst day all year for vets.
Doesn't Budweiser sponsor
No.
the
You just remember
veteran?
about everything.
They sponsor
No.
you guys,
Yeah,
don't?
bruh.
I mean, it's just
Yeah, Budweiser sponsor you guys. What you talking about? Don't they?
What sponsor? What?
The
Who?
troops.
Yes.
Like what? Yeah, they give
the
to
military.
they give to like nonprofits and shit. Like like troops don't get to see that money.
Right.
It doesn't
It's
go
just-
to them. It
just
goes to the
sounds nice.
corporation.
It just sounds nice.
That's what I want to try and change. Is this people
it's a
don't
certain
understand?
image that they're portraying.
Yeah,
It's
that's all it
marketing.
is. It's surface
Like,
level. It's
you
not
know,
about them.
It's like just like a
Yeah, it's
commercial
like
thing.
My
like-
peeps, we're waiting for pizza. Production, how long? Come on, man. What's the pizza, man? I'm gonna eat it with the pizza. Where's the pizza?
It's like
No
the
pizza for production.
save the tatas.
Word.
You know, like it ain't
Word.
about
I'm-
cancer. It's
I
just
need my
about
slices.
marketing. You know what I mean? Like it's like
sounds
all
good.
those things. Like nonprofits only have to give 7%.
So could you say in a way that it's a scheme,
A lot. Oh yeah, huge. Most like
like a pyramid scheme type shit?
I don't know how you would. Yeah, in a way. I mean, you have to be connected in the network, and it's compartmentalized. But I mean, you can make almost anything a scheme, finding loopholes and shit. But that is a place where veterans need to take control back of our money somehow. Like, damn it, the VA was created because we fucking occupied the White House.
Sure.
Like we didn't do January 6th. We went straight to the White House, and it's kind of sad reading about it, learning about it, because I learned like General Patton. He's a famous general. My grandfather served underneath him, and he did the bitchest shit ever.
What he do?
Like fuck Patton now. Those veterans are sitting on that lawn protesting. He fucking took the cavalry and just fucking trampled them. And like there was a guy who actually pulled him from death and was like, hold on, let me talk to him. He knows me. And he fucking treated him the same piece of shit. You ain't under contract. I'm under orders. Get the fuck out of the way. Now that kind of army person, like, listen, you got no place policing civilians as military, and you should know that. That motherfucker should have got the death sentence for that. Like, listen, if you cross that line from your serving and you go against the people who served by someone
Nobody
else,
should get
by
death
so-
sentence,
but
bro. Nobody should
bullshit,
die, bro.
Bullshit.
No,
a lot of
what you
people,
mean
a
bullshit?
lot of people should die.
Yo, you what?
A lot of people.
You bugging, man.
No, like all of Hollywood,
No,
most
a
of the
lot-
government.
A lot of people
He's
should be
trying to go
removed
to
from.
Hollywood.
Hold on.
You heard what he said? Everybody in Hollywood should die.
Uh-oh.
You hear me?
He's trying to get
YouTube.
to
I
Hollywood.
never said that. You
I'm
hear
from
me?
New York. I'm not from Hollywood. You heard?
Well, you trying to get there though? Once
I'm
you're
not
there,
from
he
there.
wants you gone.
I ain't gonna lie.
You
the
never
only
leave
people-
New York.
Hmm?
So you never leave New York. My mom was from Brooklyn. I grew up. I had a little New York accent.
I would like to add on to what she said about how she felt leaving high school. I felt the same way. I felt like I wasn't smart enough to go to college because I didn't know what I want to major in. Now I know what I want to major in now, but at the time when I was a senior, I felt lost, and only thing I could really think of was Air Force. Getting in the Air Force, doing some type of military service, do my 4 years, come out with a Hellcat when I'm done, or something like that.
Yeah.
Come
yeah.
out with my Challenger, you feel me? I'm good, but nah. I panicked. I can't do that. So I took a gap year instead of going straight to college after high school, I took a gap year and got a job. That's when I discovered acting and boxing. So for like from September to December, I started acting and boxing, and then just took off after that. Then I went into college that next September, and I went for business administration. That's what I'm majoring now.
All right.
I go to
That's good.
BMCC. Yeah,
I'm happy for you that you found your purpose and that
Thank you.
you know what you want to do, and you have like several paths you can take, and that's always good
Got a couple of choices.
to have choices.
yeah. That's
instead of
how.
just-
Yeah, you can't just have one plan.
yeah,
need a backup
can't
plan.
put what is
For
it? You
sure.
can't put all of the eggs in
On
one
one
basket,
basket, for sure.
right?
It's true.
For sure. For
I
sure.
wish
To
I
have a
would've known that
backup and
sooner.
another idea for your idea.
Yep.
Yeah.
Modeling
Yeah.
don't work. I mean, if boxing don't work, then acting or modeling, something gonna stick. But we gonna get to the bag for sure.
And then as you pursue that, other things come up too,
yeah,
right?
like
Along
this,
the way.
like this right here.
Yeah.
Today, I didn't wake up today thinking I was gonna come in the podcast and
You were
talk to
gonna
Eli.
come with the champion.
He just hit me. He hit me up like 3 hours ago, 4 hours ago. I seen him post a video.
So yeah,
Yeah,
so
talk to him, talk to him, man. Talk to him.
Okay, so I posted
over.
that I was at the
Hell yeah.
studio and
I happened to just be looking at my phone when he hit me up. So we was able to get him to come over here. He reached out, and we were able to bring him onto the podcast.
I was at Costco grabbing some from essentials, and then I see my man's post something on his Instagram. It was nice studio over here. I'm like, yo, where you at? He was like, yo, I'm with Eli right now. I'm about to do a podcast. So I ain't gonna lie. He told me pull up. Got me here less than an hour, and I'm here. We here for sure. We here.
Good. It's good to have you guys here. And
Thank you. Nice to meet you guys too.
Yeah, I wanted to
You're
see
welcome.
what he could offer to the peeps, and like that I was able to get the opportunity. Why not have somebody else, at least have the chance?
Yeah, and I'm also a huge
Yeah.
fan of Eli. I've been watching him for a couple of years. I've seen him on shorts and TikTok reels trolling and
Shit, I didn't think I was gonna be at the
Yeah,
People's
bro, I was
Podcast
a
the
fan
first
a couple
time,
years ago.
and I didn't think I was gonna win that $1,000, but it did, and
he
it
got-
was meant to
yeah,
happen.
For sure.
Well, that's the people's guy for you. He
Yeah.
gives everybody a chance.
He
He
gave me a
doesn't
blessing.
discriminate, and he's got young, he's got older, he's got everybody.
It's everybody. It's the
Or-
peeps. All the people.
Wise.
He's for, all, he's
We
for
got the wise,
everybody.
we got the
All of the
experience.
people.
Yep, from all walks of life.
For
He
us,
doesn't
for you guys
discriminate.
watching at home, all of that.
New York, just New York right
The
here.
platform is
All
to
types.
give all of us a voice.
Yeah,
And,
and like I always emphasize,
I'm glad to share my voice,
loving the people.
Yeah.
Like he's got real love for
Yeah.
the people. I always tell him, he's like,
Especially for
Like,
those who
it's
don't have the
true.
chance to have a voice,
Yeah.
there's people who can speak out for them.
right, and he is the voice of the people and for the people, because when he goes out there, and he's also risking his freedom, and
Right.
he's getting
Yeah,
arrested.
He
for
does a lot
sure.
for the
He-
peeps.
Right, so he speaks for those that they haven't been speaking up for themselves, and so then that encourages other people to do the same.
We only
Rega-
see what's on the camera in the videos. We don't see what's going on during the whole process of that.
Risks, the
And
Regardless,
danger.
Eli's still standing on business. You heard? He's still gonna stand on business, regardless.
And the great thing about that is that as more people they get courage off of this, they are also gonna have, like, I hear a lot of people in the comments, do this or go there, Eli, do this, but the thing is, Eli can't be everywhere.
Right.
So
Yeah.
what he's
We need
showing
a
us,
participation.
is,
He
you
wants to
know,
bring the people on now and have the peeps speak for him, represent him.
yeah, he's
and I think
showing
that's a good
us.
thing, yeah.
He's giving us the keys and saying, you see what I'm doing?
Mm-hmm.
Take this idea and take it further.
And the message has been spreading day by day because we have people from all around the world who tune in.
Exactly. And they get to see, like, the American people exercising their
Right.
rights fearlessly now because of the idea, right? Because watching him helped me also do the same thing. I went to the precinct. I was fighting with
A lot of
cops,
people are
Motivated
scared.
you.
A lot of
Motivated
look.
you.
and it
A lot
motivated
of
me to speak
people
up for
do not
myself.
like confrontation.
And
That's the thing.
right?
A lot of people do not like confrontation, and I think that people should be able to, confront when needed.
Yep,
A
that's
lot
why
of
people.
just stand there and they don't speak up
That's
when
why I
it's
feel
needed.
like everybody
and
should take a martial art when they're young, because they feel like I feel like
That's what the
people-
system relies on.
not even that, but
feel
just
like
with
people should
everything
learn how to
in
defend
general.
themselves, so they don't always feel like
Am I
scared to
interrupting
speak up.
something?
Yes. like literally, they they know we're so.
He's up there. He's up there.
We about to eat, you heard? We about to eat good. We eating good today, you heard?
What we doing with Eli here,
What
my
we talking
pigs?
about right now? We eating good. We eating swell. Hold on. I got you, man.
Did he say we? I think we too many people. You want pizza?
Yeah, of course.
You want pizza?
Yeah.
I think the peeps want
you
some
didn't want
pizza, too.
I think they
You
want
don't
to
get no pizza.
I think the peeps want
I
a
think
slice
they want
as
to
well.
slice too.
He's like, I ain't eating pizza this time.
He's really hungry.
My
Oh my
peeps.
God.
They trying to eat, man.
Hey, yo, my peeps. What toppings y'all want? What y'all like on your pizza, my peeps? What we got?
Oh shit.
What's the best angle?
Your production said they're not eating pepperoni pizza today.
What's the best angle? If I break this,
If Papa John's
you know how
putting
much
it
I
on
spend for
this,
this?
is Papa John's a sponsor?
They gonna pay for my shit.
You know you
They gonna pay.
Yeah. He's ready.
Thank you.
Can I show the people what we got first?
He's
He went straight to that.
Production, I want ketchup. Production, what you the
Oh, nah, you eat
Ketchup on pizza.
Ketchup on pizza?
Eli,
Hold on. Hold on. Ketchup on pizza?
Yo, gang, that's a sin.
Bro,
What are you
what
talking
about
about?
ketchup? We got a problem.
Nah, if he likes it, he likes it. Pero ketchup on
The
pizza?
ketchup represents the blood of those
it?
that.
Wow, man.
Straight cheesy. You gonna put some ketchup on that?
Y esta mierda aquí, man. Yo, what? You talking about some ketchup? Nah, get out of here, bro.
You gonna hold that one?
Did they put the sauce in?
Yeah, they put the ranch right on top.
Ranch.
Over here. What we got here? What we got here?
Oh, what we
That's
talking about? What we
pepperoni.
talking about? Pepperoni right here.
That's a good one.
Real
right
crispy,
there.
real good.
Production, I'm not saying nothing over here.
Me.
What we got here?
Ah, I want that too.
Put down.
Yeah.
What's this? What's the movie straight? We got 2 pepperoni.
Ooh.
Let's don't forget with the pepperoni.
2 times.
Another pepperoni.
Have to look, my baby.
Looking good.
This plain.
Plain. Oh, I love plain.
Right there. And
All
sauce
right.
is right in there.
What happened? You was trying to play? You want pepperoni?
Take pepperoni too.
Hold the plate. Hold the whole box.
Yo.
Let me see what else we got. Another plate. Yo, production. That's it on him. Oh, this is bacon. This is bacon.
Ooh,
Yo, move
bacon.
on my way. Did I hear bacon? Huh? I heard bacon. Yeah, we got bacon here too. We got bacon.
Bacon. Oh,
Yummy, yummy.
But what's bacon without jalapeno, you know?
That shit's good. Then what else is this?
I heard bacon.
Plain. How many plain we got, man? 2
I got
plain bacon on ham?
I'm gonna eat it this time. I'm not gonna let it sit like last time.
Thank you, Eli.
I got you. My peeps. Yeah, let me eat with the peeps. Let me eat the pizza with the peeps.
Come on. You all gotta eat good.
My ketchup. My
Eh,
ketchup.
yo, y esta vaina,
My
man.
ketchup.
¿Qué está bien? Yo, tú eres loco, Este maldito loco aquí, man. Dije cachú en pizza. What's this?
That's bacon. And originally want some too. There's bacon in there.
Bacon?
Yeah, I didn't even ask you guys. You guys want the plain? You want plain slice?
I'll take it. I'm gonna just have this one for now.
Okay.
You want that over here?
Let's put the box on top.
There's pepperoni here too. Him and his ketchup.
Oh, you got my ketchup?
I hit it.
We threw it out the window, gang. I'm gonna keep it a bug.
I didn't want you to lose half your fans, man.
Where's my ketchup?
Bro, the viewers gonna go down if you eat ketchup, gang.
They didn't tell me for my ketchup.
He didn't see anything.
Bro, I need my ketchup so I can eat my pizza. Bro, everybody need it.
Ketchup don't belong.
Does anybody have ketchup in
Thank you.
in the chat?
Oh, he has some.
I need ketchup, bro.
Yo, he going crazy over some ketchup right now. This shit crazy.
These
Come
pizza
on,
like
B.
that.
Diablo loco.
En serio, that ass. Yo, Eli, that ass, you really need your ketchup like that?
That's a demon. We gotta cast it out.
This who y'all be watching?
Compulsion.
This who y'all be watching?
He's possessed. Nobody eats ketchup on pizza.
That's questionable, but if
In the
he
whole
likes it,
world.
I guess he likes it. But
There's no accounting for taste.
I can't believe it.
I really don't.
so you also think pineapple belongs on pizza?
No, no.
All
I
right,
don't like
okay.
But I can't believe it.
I don't think. I don't.
Do you put ketchup on all
Production,
pizza?
please. Uber eat me a bottle of ketchup.
Wait.
On all pizza?
This is all we found here, my pig.
Hey,
Can you believe it? That's all. No, that's only enough for one slice.
God speaks in mysterious ways, man.
Isn't the tomato sauce already ketchup? That's yo loco.
Nigga, ketchup is more sweet, bro.
It's more.
Ketchup has a flow.
Yo,
Flow in ketchup, you know.
nigga, get flow, why nigga, get flow? You talking about it the flow?
It's not the same. It needs to have sugar.
I think he used to make those homemade pizzas a lot.
Mm.
And put ketchup.
It's
and
at his
pepperoni and
bread?
cheese. That's what he.
Alright, don't find no more ketchup, bro. That's a serious problem that we have in this house, bro. This is bad.
Do you put ketchup on everything?
No ketchup in the house.
Or
We got
just
a
on
big
pizza?
problem, huh?
Do you put ketchup on everything, or just on pizza? Like everything get ketchup?
What's everything? What
Like
do you mean by
steak,
everything?
like steak,
You putting ketchup on rice?
On ice?
Mm-hmm.
That's nonsense.
eggs,
On eggs, it depends. You know
Yeah,
what I
I
mean?
knew it. I was gonna ask.
It
Hey,
depends, you know?
steak.
No.
Okay. All right. So you're just a
No
weirdo.
ketchup for steak.
You're just a weirdo
No
with
ketchup
pizza.
for
that's
steak. I'm
all.
a who?
A weirdo with pizza. You got 140,000 subscribers. I guarantee you, not one of them puts ketchup on pizza.
I'm sure there's somebody in the comments that.
Yo, please, somebody in the chat
Yo,
tell me
they
put
giving
ketchup
you
on
a
your
stink.
pizza.
I don't think none of the people
Please,
in the
somebody in
chat
the
put
chat
ketchup
tell me
on
you
the
put ketchup
pizza.
on your
Do not
pizza.
Everybody
support
giving you a
this.
stink face right
Somebody,
now.
bro.
Everybody giving you a stink face right now.
I guarantee you. Nobody.
They looking at you crazy right now.
Nobody.
Yo, Eli, they looking at you crazy right now, gang. You looking crazy right now.
No, it won't.
Hell no.
No, y'all
I
put
ain't
ketchup
never
on
heard
pizza, my
nobody do
pizza.
that. Ever.
No.
In all my years of eating pizza with people, ain't nobody tried to put ketchup on it. Like there's ketchup under the cheese.
Listen, I have a constitutional right to eat ketchup. All right? And you fought for it.
Paul says it the
You
best.
fought for it, so I don't want to hear it.
All things are permissible. Not all
It's my
things.
constitutional
Not all
right
things are beneficial.
to eat ketchup.
Listen.
Let me try the pepperoni.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Guys, it's been a pleasure.
is
We got
not a shared
pepperoni, we
pizza.
got bacon, we got plain. Why you don't hit the plain? You hit the plain. Why everybody want bacon and pepperoni? The plain is, we got 2 pies of plain that nobody has even touched, bro. That's crazy. Now he got the what? Yeah, he got the bacon. Why you don't want the plain? Yo, got a plain slice, bro. Yo, got a plain slice, bro. Damn, look, nobody looking at the plain slices.
I'm gonna show love. I'm gonna show love right now.
My peep, it's been a pleasure. Yo, say bye to the peep, guys.
Oh, we out of here.
We out of here.
Yo, it's a pleasure to meet y'all.
You already know.
I be paid. AVI.
You heard? That's a fact. That's a fact. You know I got you, my G. My peeps, love and respect is all we got. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. The People's Podcast TV. I'm going to see you on the next one. We're cooking something for you. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow.
See y'all.